This is the Platte Valley Company's pregame show, brought to you by Platte Valley Companies, your premier provider of financial services. Live from the Logos broadcast booth, here is Zach McKinstry.
Welcome into the Platte Valley Company's pregame show, and here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium as the Pios are back at home for the first time in a while since that Soares Valley series. Since then, on a 4-game losing streak, hoping to end that one as they take on the Hastings Sodbusters here in Game 1 of a 2-game set. Hi, Zach McKinstry here in the Logos broadcast booth. Logos is your home for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Shop the showroom or have something custom made at Logos, 1344 10th Street in Gering. A tough couple of games after the All-Star break. The Pios, of course, had a bunch of guys go into the All-Star break. J.T. Walden, he won the Home Run Derby, and the Clark Division winning the All-Star game. So the Pios, well represented, got their rest, went on the road to take on Fremont for a 2-game set, and it was a tough 2-game set. Let's recap it. The Pios finished the 2 games with 0 runs and 4 hits. They have been held scoreless for 20 straight innings and hitless for 11.2 innings. Tough coming out of that All-Star break, again looking to bounce back. So Thursday's game was the first game back from the All-Star break. First matchup between two of the best teams in the Clark Division. Shea Zetterman went up against Brian Webb. The two put on a clinic of starting pitching. Both went 6 innings, Zetterman allowing 3 hits, 1 walk, and no runs on 5 Ks, while Webb allowed 5 hits, 5 walks, and 1 run on a pair of strikeouts. And the only run that crossed through the first 6 innings was on an RBI ground out in the third. It was enough to put Webb on the hook for the loss. The Pios had 4 hits and 2 doubles, but could not scratch across a run. And the 3 innings of combined relief from Jackson Gordon and Stephen Boyd kept that 0 in the run column. The Pios had 3 errors in the 7th and 8th, and it helped the Moose score 5 runs and run away to a 6-0 win. Then Game 2, a very similar story. This time it was Trent Sellers and Luke Short to open the game. Short opened the game strong without allowing a run on 5 strikeouts through the first 4 innings, but the first runs would cross in the 5th when a bases-loaded 1-out situation produced a would-be inning-ending double play ball, but it took a nasty hop on shortstop Jared Mazzaferro, and 2 runs would score. On the other side, the Pios couldn't get it done offensively. After having 5 runners reach in the first 4 innings, once again couldn't produce the hit to produce a run. That theme would continue the rest of the game as Trent Sellers found a groove in the 4th after a leadoff error allowed somebody else to reach. The next 18 batters that came to the plate would be retired, and on 134 pitchers, Sellers would complete the first Fremont Moon no-hitter. His final line was 9 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 13 strikeouts. Fremont took both games and advanced to 35-15. The Pios fall to 32-16, 9-8 in the second half, and currently sit 5 out of first place in the Clark Division. But again, trying to bounce back here tonight against the Hastings Sodbusters for a 2-game series at home. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the Scottsbluff Screen Printing pregame interview. See Shane and his crew at Scottsbluff Screen Printing for all your winter, summer, fall, or spring sports needs. Talked with head coach Antonio Garcia about last night and how he expects his team to bounce back here tonight after having 4 hits in the last 2 games and 8 hits in the last 3. All that and more coming up here on the Platte Valley Company's pregame show. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
At Team Auto Center, we guarantee hassle-free shopping for every customer. With our full inventory online and easy browsing options, we make it easier than ever to find the right vehicle. Create a favorites list, get notified of price changes, even apply for financing, and calculate your payments. It has never been easier to get the right vehicle for the right price. Shop online today at teamautocenter.net.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Good luck, Western Nebraska Pioneers, from the A. Elliott Law Office. A. Elliott Law is located at the Railway Office Plaza on the corner of Railway Street and Avenue B in Scottsbluff, Suite C110. Needing legal counsel for criminal law, juvenile law, real estate, estate planning, probate and domestic, and family law? Call Audrey Long today for an appointment. 633-5294. A. Elliott Law supports the Western Nebraska Pioneers.
Play ball! Hydrotex Lubrication is an industry leader in high-performance motor oils, greases, and fuel improvers. Hydrotex's main priorities are to provide the best products and the most efficient and reliable service to fit the customer's application needs. For more information on how Hydrotex can help you, call Phil and Nick at 308-635-8162. Stop into our new showroom at 2860 Holiday Park Drive in Gearing and see the products and services they offer, as well as purchase any products that you need.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Welcome into the Scottsbluff Screen Printing pregame interview here with head coach Antonio Garcia. Been a while since you've been on the pregame show. Had Trent yesterday, but it didn't go too hot and no hit yesterday. You got a similar lineup tonight. You got confidence that your guys are going to bounce back?
Yeah, man. This is a long summer. We got a great group of guys. Obviously, over the course of a summer, you go through peaks and valleys, and we're in a little rut right now. But we're confident as a team that we can get back on track and, heat back up with these last 14 games before we, start the playoffs.
Yeah, on the bright side, you got great starting pitching each of the last 2 days from Brian Webb, and then last night from Luke Short as well. You think that carries over with Randy Garza tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. Our pitching has been phenomenal, and that's obviously something that we need going forward. Biggest part of these summer leagues is obviously starts with the pitching. I know our bats will come back around, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, Randy's going to go out there, compete his butt off again, and hopefully get us back on a winning streak.
Yeah, taking on a Hastings team that you're friends with, head coach Chandler Young. You also got a couple of guys on that lineup that you got to coach during the All-Star game. Is it a newer team than you've seen over the last 6 games that you played them this year?
Yeah, a little bit. Same kind of thing. Yeah, I love coaching against Chandler. It's a lot of fun when we compete. But I know they're going to bring their A game because, Chandler always wants to beat me. And same for me, coaching against one of my best friends. So it should be a good one tonight. No matter what our records are, it's always going to be a competitive game with the two of us. And I'm excited to get out there.
And you got a new guy on the roster, Antonio Nanez. I haven't talked to you about him yet, but what do you like from him, and how does he fill that role in middle infield?
Yeah, so obviously we've struggled defensively this summer, so I wanted to bring a kid in that I know that can pick it, that can play some really good defense. So I'm really excited to see him out there and, give us his best effort. I know he's a new young kid, going to make some mistakes, but he's got a bright future, so I'm excited to have him on our team.
All right, thanks. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thanks, Zach.
The renters moved out, and the house doesn't look exactly like it did when they moved in. Landlords and realtors call Bluffs Facility Solutions. Let our team of cleaning professionals get the house ready to be rented again. No job is too big or too small. Weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, or one-time jobs are available. Using the best products and equipment, including our truck-mounted professional steam cleaning for carpet, upholstery, tile, or grout. Let us do the cleaning. Now part of the Ideal Linen family. Bluffs Facility Solutions, 632-7197.
Dooley Oil has been providing great service since 1968. Located at 2475 10th Street in Gearing, they are your distributor for premium Shell lubricants and also carry most all other major brands. Dooley Oil is the only master distributor of Hell's Fuel Additive in Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado. Dooley Oil is your extreme diesel fuel provider for the 3-state region. Remember, delivery is available, so for all of your ag and commercial lubricant and fuel needs, trust the folks at Dooley Oil. Thank you for your patronage. Dooley Oil, committed to you.
A thunderstorm or tornado doesn't have to last long to wreak havoc. Once the storm is past, it doesn't mean the danger has. There could be a variety of deadly hazards left by the storm, like a down power line. There's no way to tell if a power line is energized and potentially deadly. A down power line does not have to be arcing or smoking to kill you. Stay away from it. Keep others away and call 911. For more information on how to be safe during and after severe weather, go to safeelectricity.org. Brought to you by Chimney Rock and Roosevelt Public Power Districts.
Your Touchstone Energy partners.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Welcome back to the Logos broadcast booth. Logos is your home for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Shop the showroom or have something custom made at Logos, 1344 10th Street in Gearing. A good matchup coming here tonight between the Hastings Sodbusters and Western Nebraska Pioneers as the Pios look to end a 4-game losing streak. For the Sodbusters, they're on a 3-game losing streak, and the Pios are 5-1 against them so far through 6 games this year, 2-1 at Duncan Field and Hastings, and 3-0 here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. The Pios enter the series on that 4-game losing streak. Again, no hit by Trent Sellers in the Fremont Moo on Friday. That was the second Expedition League no-hitter this year, but still sit with the 3rd best overall record in the league. The Pios haven't scored a run for 20 consecutive innings and can't wait to end that streak as they hope to score here tonight. Hastings losing 3 straights, losing both legs of the doubleheader to the Spearfish Sasquatch last night, and then the series finale against the Casper Horseheads 3 nights ago. And the series will be a matchup of the All-Star Game MVP Trevor Matson, who went 2 for 2 with a run, stolen base, and a walk, and the Home Run Derby champ JT Walden. On the mound this year, the Pioneers are the best in the league at striking out opposing batters, 441 on the season. They give up the second lowest home run total in the league with 21, and second lowest earned run total with 225 earned runs allowed through 48 games this season. Matchup tonight, the big lefty Randy Garza, 1-1 record this year, a 5.19 ERA in 6 starts. Last start, his only loss to Soares Valley, 3.2 innings of work, 6 runs, 4 earned. And the previous outing was a win against the Badlands Big Sticks. Meanwhile, Trayton Scully on the other side looking for another outing for the Sodbusters. So we're going to step aside and take a quick break here as the national anthem will be sung when we come back. Pios baseball.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
National anthem has been sung, and we're ready for first pitch here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. The Pios take the field. Randy Garza takes the mound, and the Sodbusters will take the plate. We're going to take one more break here on the Platte Valley Company's pregame show, and when we come back, Pioneers baseball as they try to end this 4-game losing streak. Stay with us on KNEB.
Details do matter, but you need to keep your eyes on the future. Let E&H handle the details. Professionals working side by side with you, offering accounting, tax planning, valuation services, and litigation support, and developing a strategy for the day you leave it all behind. Troy Hilliard, Seth Cobalt, and Lindsay Matthews are the professionals you want on your team. E&H CPAs and Management Consultants PC. 2021 Broadway Scotts Bluff. Innovative, trusted, proven.
Life has a way of throwing unexpected events and new opportunities our way. When life goals change with time or if fluctuating markets throw your plan off course, Wells Fargo Advisors' investment planning process offers the flexibility to make the adjustments you need to help you live the life you want. When life happens, we can help. For more information, call Ryan Windhorst, Senior Vice President of Investments, today at 632-7561. That's 632-7561.
Katie, remember the day you made me the happiest man alive? I asked if you wanted to live to the fullest, to wake up every morning savoring potato olays, fluffy scrambled eggs, and breakfast burritos from Taco John's, and you said,
"Get your hands off my burrito."
Oh, Katie, I love when you whisper sweet nothings.
Wake up and go with bigger, bolder, better breakfast, only at Taco John's.
Drive-thru open at 6 a.m., dining room open at 8. Taco John's, with locations in Scottsbluff, Gearing, and Bridgeport.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Welcome back into Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Zach McKinstry here to bring you game one of the 2-game series between the Western Nebraska Pioneers and Hastings Sodbusters. As we're set for first pitch here, Omar Jackson will lead it off for the Sodbusters, and he will hit in the left-handed batter's box against the left-hander Randy Garza out of the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley. The lefty will step on the rubber as Omar Jackson steps in, and the center fielder is set to see the first pitch home from Garza. That one crosses the heart of the plate, strike one, and opening pitch is brought to you by Papa Murphy's Pizza at 2801 Avenue B in Scottsbluff. It's love at 425 degrees, and don't forget to register for the Papa Murphy's Text Club for a sweet deal. The 0-1 home from Garza. Jackson shows bunt, gets it down to the right of the mound. Coming over is Garza. He'll flip onto the bag, and it's in time. Nice play coming off the mound from Randy Garza as he's underhand shovel passes to first base. Jonathan Simrod over there secures it, and that will go as out number one. It's time now for our WNCC starting lineups. The starting lineups are brought to you by Western Nebraska Community College. From diplomas to degrees, it's for me. Learn more at wncc.edu. Omar Jackson, the first out in center field tonight. Cole Dawson will bat behind him as he's up here, and we'll see the first pitch from Randy Garza. Watches this one catch the zone. Trevor Matson, the All-Star Game MVP, will bat third and play first tonight. James Shimashita, the DH tonight, will clean up for the Hastings Sodbusters, followed by Matt Hallback, the right fielder. Logan Johnstone, the left fielder. Jack Lombardi at the hot corner. Luke Sauls at shortstop, and Nick Carlson behind the plate. That one misses, and the count will even up at 1-1. For the Pioneers tonight, they will line up left to right in the outfield. Alex Zerfus in left, Eric Smelko in center, and John Ponder in right. Third base, Cade McGee. Shortstop, Antonio Nanez. Kellen Rutz at second. And first base, John Simrot. And behind the plate, Jake English. That one finds the zone, and the count now goes to 1-2 on Dawson, another all-star from this Hastings Sodbusters team. And here comes the 1-2 now from Garza. Nice curveball, but tipped at the plate. Just a tiny piece of that one. And Cole Dawson got on the bat, but it's enough to keep him in the batter's box as he stays alive. Dawson out of Kansas City, Kansas Community College from Russellville, Arkansas. Middle infielder there. And a second baseman here on this Sodbuster squad. 1-2. Oh boy, that one did not miss by much, but did miss somewhere. Looked like it would have been strike three. I think everybody was expecting that. Instead, it's ball two, and the count will even up at 2 apiece. Nice pitch from Garza here early on. Yes, he'll try and find the out another way. Out of the windup, the big lefty winds and delivers. 2-2. That one's a check swing, sword swing. Fools Cole Dawson at the plate, and it will be strike three. That one is definitely a strike, and it will go as out number two. So 2 up, 2 down for the man on the mound, Randy Garza, and that brings up Trevor Matson, the first baseman tonight for the Sodbusters. Matson out of Arcadia University, but will be playing at Gardner-Webb here shortly. Has had a nice career at Arcadia. Started in 29 games this year with a .436 average, slugging .830, 7 home runs, a triple, and 14 doubles. He led the conference in on-base percentage, slugging percentage, and doubles, and second in the conference in batting average and home runs. An absolutely stellar year in the Division III MAC Conference, as that one will miss, and the count goes to 2-0. And he's done a great job this year with the Sodbusters, as he currently leads the team in average, a .311 rate. Or excuse me, that is second on the team. As you will see a 2-0 here. That one low and in misses, and it's 3 straight balls now from Garza, as he'll have to try and fight back. Matson currently 16 doubles leads the team, and 21 extra base hits with his 4 home runs, which is all the more impressive when you play at a home field of Duncan Field, which is maybe the largest baseball field that you'll ever see. As here comes a 3-0 now from Garza. That one misses off the plate, and it's a 4-pitch walk here, as the first base run of the game will be Trevor Matson with the 2-out walk, and it'll bring up the cleanup man, James Shimashita, with 2 away.
Next batter from San Jose State University, tonight's K-Man.
At Duncan Field in Hastings, Nebraska, it's 370 down the lines, 405 in the alleys, and then 420 to straightaway center, which is a massive field. And it's here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium, big different. This one bounces in the grass before the plate. A overcooked pitch there from Randy Garza as he spikes it, and that's ball one. It also will be a wild pitch to move Matson into scoring position. But 3:20 down the lines here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. It's 3:62 in the left and right center alleys, and then 3:85 to straightaway, so you can see the differences. But Matson hitting a home run at Duncan Field this year, the only one to this point. 1-0 count now as the lefty Garza will try and get out of the inning. As that one again is too low in the dirt, blocked by English, and the count now goes to 2-0. 6 straight balls out of the hand of Garza after 2 quick outs in this one. Randy Garza this season, again, a 1-1 record with a 5.19 ERA. Got the win in his second to last outing against the Badlands Big Sticks here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Went 5 innings of work and didn't allow an earned run. Only 1 run crossed the plate against him. 3 hits, 3 walks, and 7 strikeouts. Trying to reach into that bag of what he had against that Badlands team, as this one again bounces way off the plate, and the count will go to 3-0 once again. 7 straight balls out of the hand of Garza to the 3-4 hitters in the order. And the left-hander will try again, hoping to sit down the cleanup man. Trevor Matson takes his lead off of second base. The left-handed hitting DH tonight out of San Jose State digs in, and we'll see the pitch home. That one in the dirt misses. It's ball 4. 8 straight out of the hand of Garza, and 2 back-to-back 2-out walks extend the inning to the 5-hole hitter Matt Hallbach. Garza this season entered tonight 26 innings of work, 24 strikeouts to 17 walks, as well as 24 hits, so allowing runners on base, but most of the time working out of severe trouble, as he still looks for out number 3 here in this top of the first. The next home, that one finds the zone. Good fastball on the right-handed hitting Hallbach, moves the count to 0-1. Hallbach out of Los Gatos, California, committed to University of California, San Diego. A utility player in the outfield, at the corners, and occasionally on the mound. That one will just miss low, and the count will go to 1-1. Was the 43rd best outfielder in the state of California out of high school, where he graduated this spring. Archbishop Mitty High School in Los Gatos. As here comes a 1-1 now from Garza. This one sliced foul to the right side, but it cuts out of play. And the count will now move to 1-2. Pios trying to go a scoreless first inning. Again, the pitching outings each of the last 2 games have been phenomenal. It was Brian Webb with a 6-inning start, allowing 1 earned run 2 days ago. And then last night, Luke Short, 5 innings, allowing 0 earned runs. And here comes the 1-2 now from the lefty. Swung on and shot up the middle, and it'll get into the outfield for a base hit. They're going to send Matson. The throw from Smelko to the plate is not in time, and a 2-out RBI single puts the Sodbusters in front as they lead 1-0. Matson comes around to score. And again, 2 quick outs on the mound for Randy Garza, and then back-to-back walks on 8 pitches were followed by the Hallback RBI single. And a 2-out RBI single gives Hastings the first run and first lead of the game. It brings up Logan Johnstone, as the left fielder will hit from the left side here with runners on first and second once again. Lefty-lefty matchup as Garza out of the stretch peeks towards second and will come home. Whoa, this one runs up and in. It knocks the helmet off Johnstone, as that'll go as ball 1. And they're going to rule that a hit by pitch. Oh my goodness, the home plate umpire didn't see it and immediately asked for a conversation with the field umpire. The helmet loose on Johnstone, and when he whipped his head out of the way, he just lost his helmet. The conversation continues, and they're going to bring him back, wisely so. Antonio Garcia was ready to fight the home plate umpire. He absolutely jumped off that top step of the dugout. And umpire eventually got it correct. But it is a 1-0 count now to the left fielder, John Stone, who might need a new helmet, a little loose up there at the plate. But he'll start ahead in the count, 1-0. John Stone, another recent high school graduate and another Los Gatos, California kid, as there are plenty in this game. John Stone playing at Los Gatos High School. Jared Mazzaferro, Antonio Nanez playing there. As that one finds the zone, it's strike one. A couple more Pioneers as well. J.L. Miller playing at Los Gatos. So did Luke Short. And I'd be willing to take bets that's the most popular high school in the Expedition League right now, as there are so many players coming from there in this Expedition League. 1-1 home. Curveball stays up and in, and that moves the count now to 2-1 to the left-handed hitting John Stone. Last night it was Trent Sellers on the mound, who played at a rival high school to second baseman Kellen Rutz in Kennewick, Washington. As here comes a 2-1 now. Swung on and missed. Good fastball from Garza, and taking a huge lead off of second base was Shimashita. He had to scramble back, but English not quick enough to throw down. He decides to hold on to it, and the count stays 2-2. So 2-2, 2 away, 2 on now for the Sodbusters as Garza looks to get out of this top of the first. The pitch home from the lefty. Swung on and popped foul, jammed on the inside. And it keeps the count where it is. John Stone, a Zag commit at Gonzaga University. Seven flat 60-yard dash. Yes, he will see a 2-2 now. That one runs in, check swing at the plate, but he does hold back, no appeal, no now the appeal. And he did not go, and the count runs full 3-2. So early on here, every Sodbuster runner will get a head start. 3-2 count, 2 away, as Garza looks to get out of this inning, only allowing the 1 run. The lefty out of the stretch, comes set, looks home, and delivers the pitch. 3-2. Swung on. This one skied out into left field. Fairly deep. Long way to go for Zerfis. Back towards the wall. And it's gone. A 3-run home run off the bat of Logan Johnstone. And the Sodbusters have added 4 runs with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Garza was cruising. The easy ground out off the bat of Jackson back to the mound. Then the Cole Dawson strikeout was followed by 8 straight balls to put 2 on base. All back with the RBI single, and now a 3-run bomb to the opposite field off the bat of Logan Johnstone puts his team on top 4-0. So even with the 2 shutout losses in each of the last 2, the Pios have not given up significant runs early on. Did not allow the Fremont Moo to score in game 1 until the bottom of the 3rd. They scratched 1 run across, and then last night did not score until that bottom of the 5th, as that one crosses for strike 1. Here comes another. This one a high chopper out towards 3rd. McGee fields calmly, fires on to first base, and it is in time for out number 3. So an eventful top of the 1st. The Pios get a quick 2 outs. But back-to-back walks, an RBI single from Hallback, and then the 3-run bomb from Logan Johnstone puts them out to a 4-0 lead as the Pios get to hit here in the bottom of the 1st. That's coming up next as it's 4-0 on the West Coast scoreboard. West Coast Service Solution Success. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
You can take the trailer out of Texas, but you can't take the Texas out of the trailer. PJ Trailers are built in Texas with the same attention to detail to hold up to the hardworking professional using them. Ryan's Welding and Trailer Sales in Scottsbluff is your authorized PJ Trailer dealer with a wide variety of sizes. ATV trailers, car haulers, equipment trailers, tilt deck, and gooseneck trailers. Ryan's is also a full-service welding shop. Stop by 1110 Avenue B in Scottsbluff or call 308-575-0710.
Hi, I'm Austin Dillon, Fleet Manager at Fremont Ford in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I encourage all farmers, ranchers, and business owners to get in touch with me if you are looking for a new vehicle. We have specific programs through Ford that can save you a drastic amount of money on your new purchase. It would be my pleasure to discuss these savings with you. There's no better time to purchase a new work truck or personal vehicle than right now. Please get in touch with me by calling the dealership at 308-635-3701. I look forward to helping you on your new purchase.
We are having a block party. Platte Valley Companies is celebrating their 25th anniversary, and J.G. Elliott is celebrating 100 years in business. Come help us celebrate Thursday, July 29th from 5 to 7 p.m. at our Circle Drive location in Scottsbluff. We will have hot dogs, chips, soda, games, and lots of family fun. All customers, friends, and community members are invited. Also, stop by any of our Platte Valley Bank or J.G. Elliott locations through July 30th to register to win an Apple Watch. Hope to see you at the party.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back, bottom of the first inning. Pios already in a hole here, down 4-0 after an RBI single and 3-run home run off the bat of Logan Johnstone. Put the Hastings Sodbusters out on top here early on, and the Pios come to the plate starting with Eric Smelko. As we continue the lineups, it'll be Smelko in center field tonight batting first. Cade McGee at third base bats second. Alex Zerfis moves to left field after a late lineup change. He'll bat third. JT Walden cleans up, DHing tonight. Jake English behind the plate bats fifth. Kellen Rutz at second base will bat sixth. John Ponder in right field tonight batting behind him. Then John Simrot will be at first base batting eighth, followed by Antonio Nanez, who will round out the order at shortstop. Trayton Scully on the mound tonight. For the Hastings Sodbusters, here's the 1-0 home. That one misses as well, and the count will go to 2-0 on the leadoff man, Smelko. Scully out of York College has seen a lot of action there. A sophomore from Lincoln, Nebraska. 12 games and 12 appearances this year at York College. A 6-5 record, 5 complete games with 75.1 innings of work and a 7.77 ERA, as that one will miss, and the count will go 3-0 to start this one. Scully on the mound this year for the Sodbusters has been one of the better pitchers in the lineup, as that one will cross the zone, and the count will go to 3-1. Currently has 9 games, 8 starts, and a complete game this year, 41.2 innings of work, and 31 strikeouts to 20 walks, but 52 hits allowed. This one now chopped high out towards second. Second baseman coming in will flip on to first in time for out number 1, and Smelko will be the first out here in the bottom of the first. Eric Smelko 1 for 7 in that 2-game Fremont series. Had one of 2 doubles in that series and 1 of 4 hits for the Pioneers. Also walked and struck out. Cade McGee not far behind him, 1 for 8 in that series. He was caught stealing one time he was on base, and also hit into 5 groundouts in those 8 at-bats. Also struck out. We'll start ahead here 1-0 as they'll try and change that line and look for the Pios' first hit in 12 innings. That one will cross the plate, and the count will now go to 1-1. Here comes another from the right-hander, Scully. This one will sail just a little too far outside. The count goes to 2-1. Different strike zone here tonight than last night, as last night the home plate umpire was given calls about a foot off the plate. Unbelievably long strike zone, as this one smoked towards the Pios dugout foul, and the count will even at 2-2. But I don't know if it would have mattered much, as the pitcher last night, Trent Sellers, was phenomenal. 13 strikeouts to 1 walk and did not allow a hit, a no-hitter through 9 innings on 134 pitches. The 2-2 misses off the plate, and Cade McGee now has a full count, 3-2, as Scully will try and reset. He's pitched against these Pioneers twice this year and has a 1-1 record. The one win for the Sodbusters against the Pios this season was a 5-3 win in which he went 6 innings, allowing only 2 earned, 7 hits, 1 walk to 7 strikeouts, but he does walk Cade McGee here, the first base runner of the game for the Pioneers, and it brings up Alex Zerfus to the plate. Scully, his most recent outing against the Pioneers was here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium, an 11-5 loss. He was tagged with the L. A 4 and 2 innings of work, 4.2 rather, with 3 earned runs, 5 total runs on 7 hits and a pair of walks. As that one misses the zone, and the count goes to 1-0 now on Zerfus. Zerfus had a tough last couple of games, as he is 0 for 5 with 4 strikeouts against the Fremont Moo, but trying to turn it around here, as he'll see a 1-0 now from Scully. This one swung on and tipped at the plate, and the count will even 1-1. Only 2 hits tonight so far for the Sodbusters, but already out to that 4-run lead with a 3-run home run from the 6-hole hitter in the order, Logan Johnstone, and then the RBI single. Both hits producing runs. This one now skied up right side. First baseman ranges over, but it gets out of play, and it will bounce foul. As the count moves to 1-2, we saw a pop-up in that area last night, but the Pioneers' first baseman, Brian Webb, sailed over the dugout, or over the fence over there in Fremont, and caught it coming into the dugout. A fantastic play from him. As the 1-2 home, this one poked out right side, chance at 2. Second baseman flips to second for 1. Zerfus trying to beat it out. He cannot. It is a 4-6-3 double play, and the Pios go scoreless in this bottom of the first. We're through 1, and the Sodbusters lead 4-0 on the Wesco scoreboard. Wesco Service Solutions Success. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
When you decide to sell your car, there are so many more options than ever before. Do not overlook Team Auto Center as a top-rated buyer for your old vehicle. No need to trade it in on a new one. Team Auto Center will give you a fair market price for your vehicle with no expectation of you purchasing from us. Come experience the difference at Team Auto Center or visit us online at teamautocenter.net.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that we can give our daughters everything they need to grow and learn. But not every child can focus on classes and play dates.
Nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. face hunger. That's 1 in 6. School lunch might be their only meal each day, and it's heartbreaking to imagine any child going to bed hungry. We're dreaming of a perfect day when kids can smile, play, and just be kids without worrying about where their next meal will come from. Feeding America is working to make that perfect day a reality.
Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste. That food is given to families and children in need. Being a kid should be about doing things that make an ordinary day extraordinary. Learning to play an instrument, building a sandcastle, hosting tea parties. Hunger should never be an obstacle to growing up.
You can help end childhood hunger in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back for the top of the second inning, as it'll be 8-9-1 in the order for the Hastings Sodbusters, having 7 batters come to the plate in that first, producing 4 runs on the 3-run home run and RBI single.
Leading off the top of the second inning for the Sodbusters.
That's where we stand, 4-0 here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Again, both teams on losing streaks. The Sodbusters have lost 3 straight. The Pios 4 straight, their longest losing streak of the season, after losing the final 2 against Soares Valley before the All-Star break. This one's popped up down the right side, ranging over the right fielder, but it drops in fair, and it'll be a bloop single down the right field line for the 8-hole hitter Luke Sauls to lead off this top of the second with a base knock. And it's a runner on first now for Nick Carlson at the plate. Pioneers again losing the extra inning game. In the 10th inning, lost 10-8 on a 2-out Bo Brewer 2 RBI single. Couldn't score in the bottom half and lost that one after a bunch of errors in that game, 6 total. Then blown out in game 3 and shut out in the 2 games against the Fremont Moo. This one's now first pitch jumped on by Nick Carlson and smoked out into left field. It's another single. Back-to-back hits open the inning, and runners on first and second, nobody out. Top of the order at the plate, and Randy Garza in some trouble here early on. That brings up Omar Jackson for his second at bat. He was the first out of the game after grounding to the right side up the first base line. Randy Garza came off the mound and made a nice play, shovel passing to John Simrod at the first base bag. As here comes the 0-0, shows bunt, pulls back, and it misses. It's ball 1. Corners in for the Pioneers, expecting the bunt here from the Arkansas Tech man. Omar Jackson from Mansfield, Texas. Played at Mansfield High School. And 2 games played this season. Only 1 at bat, but still looking for his first career hit. Shows bunt here, lays it down, but it goes foul, and the count will even 1-1. Redshirted in his initial college season. His true freshman year was the shortened COVID year, but did play 4 seasons at Mansfield High School in Texas, was team captain 2 seasons in a row, as well as first team All-District and second team All-District for all 4 years. The 1-1 home now from the lefty, as Jackson will see if he tries to square around again. He does not, but watches this one just miss upstairs as the count goes to 2-1. Omar Jackson has seen his fair share of playing time with the Sodbusters squad this year. Played in all of the game against the Pioneers except for 1 to this point. A .267 average through 32 games. As well as 7 doubles, a triple, and a home run. This one now skied out to fairly deep center field. Smelko still ranging back, pulls it in shy of the track. Runner will tag. Throw in is cut off, but in safely at third base is Luke Sauls, and it's runners on the corners, 1 out now as Garza returns to the mound. So again, to this point, the Pios have been held scoreless for 21 straight innings, as well as held hitless for 12.2 straight innings. It has been a tough stretch of things. We talked to head coach Antonio Garcia, put out a similar lineup to last night. The team that got no hit, expecting his team to bounce back tonight. As this one swung on and skied into shallow center field. It'll be the shortstop back at his shortstop position, pulling it in. And that will go as out number 2. Just what the doctor ordered for Randy Garza. Keeps the runners at bay at first and third. And 2 outs now as Trevor Matson comes up to the plate. You got the 2 outs to keep the runners at bay again at first and third base, but not the guy you want to pitch to. Trevor Matson walked, scored in his last at bat, and has been red hot for this Sodbuster team this year. First baseman batting .311 through 46 games, 50 hits in 160 at bats. This one blocked out in front of the plate, but everyone's gonna advance. English had no idea where that ball was, and it's a wild pitch to score the 5th Sodbuster run and advance Nick Carlson into scoring position with 2 away. Tough start for the Pioneers tonight. Hoping their bats can bring them back into this game. As Garza will look for out number 3. Matson ahead 1-0. Here's the next home from the lefty. That one misses high and away. Fastball moves the count to 2-0. Matson again, the All-Star Game MVP during the All-Star break in Casper, Wyoming. Ended up 2 for 2. Had a stolen bag and a run. And beat out the catcher for the Pure Trappers, Colin Adams, in the Twitter votes for the MVP race. Colin Adams, 2 for 2, had a double, an RBI, and a run. And a really good game for the Clark division as they went on to win it 5-3. That one misses. The count goes to 3-0 now on the 3-hole hitter. And Garza again behind in the count on Matson. We'll see if he can find the strike zone here. The 3-0. That fastball will catch the outside corner on the righty, and the count will move to 3-1. But again, Matson, 4 home runs on the season and 38 RBIs. His 4 home runs leads his team. It would lead the Pioneers as well, and his 38 RBIs would be tied with the Pioneers leader, J.T. Walden. This one swung on, popped high out of play to the right side, and it moves the count full now, 3-2. Nice job by Garza from falling behind 3-0 to work the count full, but still trying to throw a strike to find this final out of the second inning. 4 runs scored in the top of the first, 1 in the top of the second. Madsen trying to add to it as Garza out of the stretch looks over to second and comes home. 3-2. Swung on, fouled away once again, and nice swing from Trevor Madsen to stay alive at the plate. He'll see another. That's again out of Arcadia University from Riverside, California, where he attended Riverside Pauley High School. And here comes another 3-2 payoff pitch. This one swung on, skied out into right field. Right fielder Ponder coming in on it, calls everybody off, and records the final out on the fly ball. So another run crosses the plate after 2 singles lead off the inning, and a wild pitch scores Luke Souls. And we head to the bottom of the second. Pios trail 5-0, looking to end this scoreless and hitless streak at the plate. It'll be 4, 5, 6, Walden, English, and Rutz when we come back. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Grilling is easy with Westco. When you need propane, we have convenient propane exchange stations at our convenience stores in Alliance, Crawford, Hemmingford, Torrington, and our Lawn and Garden Center in Gering. Our bulk fuel locations located throughout the Panhandle can also refill your propane cylinders before you leave town on your next camping trip or head home to grill. So let Westco supply you with your summer fun and propane needs. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
You know it the moment you step in the door. Perkins Restaurant and Bakery welcomes you. Join their table or use their easy Perkins to go online ordering and pick 'em. And right now, enjoy Perkins Strawberry Freshtival. Strawberry waffles, pancakes, and crepes, strawberry muffins and pies, and strawberry spinach salad. Summer means strawberries at Perkins. You've come to the right place. Perkins Restaurant and Bakery. Bring your appetite. They'll take care of the rest. Highway 26 and Avenue B in Scottsbluff.
Wonderful warm weather, sunshine, and blue skies bring new life, growth, and so much beauty along with it. Get out and make new memories this summer. Enjoy the great outdoor activities available to us right outside our back door, including walking, biking, hiking, running, fishing, camping, and more. Take time this summer to enjoy all the good life has to offer in the Panhandle of Nebraska. And remember to wear sunscreen. This message is brought to you by Prime Metal Products.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
All right, folks, 4, 5, 6 in the order, starting with J.T. Walden at the plate as he'll face Trayton Scully here and try and get the first hit of the game. First hit in 12.2 innings for the Pioneers. Longest stretch of the season, as those bats have been really good to this point. But again, head coach Antonio Garcia talking about the dog days of the summer. It's getting late into the season. Guys are getting a little bit tired, but looking for that spark to turn things back on. The 1-0 turns to 2-0 as the first 2 pitches missed to J.T. Walden, and the lefty ahead in the count now, 2-0. 1 for 8 last series with a double as that one misses, and the count will go to 3-0 now. Also reached on an error and struck out 3 times. But we'll see a 3-0 pitch here. Scully delivers. This one will miss outside. It's ball 4. Scully throws his hands up, not sure where that one missed. But the lefty has a 4-pitch walk to lead off the game. Second walk of the game for Scully. And it'll bring up Jake English, nobody out, and a runner on. English 0 for 6, hit by a pitch in his last outing. Catching tonight, as Nate Schwartz had that honor last night, but English did it 2 nights ago, game 1 against the Move. First pitch to him, misses for ball 1. 5 straight out of the hand of Scully as he tries to zone back in. 1-0 count. Leading off of first is Walden. Scully comes home with another. This one will find the zone, and the count evens up at 1-1. Flipping through my scorebook, trying to find the last Pioneers home run. This one smoked into left field, and Jake English has a base hit. Runners on first and second now, nobody out for the Pioneers. First hit of the afternoon for the Pios, and first hit in 12.2 innings. As the Pios drought is finally over, let's hope that scoreless drought can end this inning as well. As runners will be on first and second, Kellen Rutz at the plate. The second baseman batting sixth tonight. He'll look for his first hit of the night, first of the last two series after going 0 for 3 against Fremont. Third baseman in, playing the bunt. We'll see if Rutz tries to lay one down, at least not on the first pitch, as that one will miss for ball one. The home plate umpire looked towards the Sodbuster dugout as if to ring up the strike, but not given, and the count goes to 1-0. Scully comes set, peeks over to second base at JT Walden, comes home. This one swung on and missed, and that's a nice pitch to even the count at 1-1. But again, flipping through the scorebook, looking for the last Pioneers home run. It's been a while. I believe it is John Ponders inside the Parker in Game 3 against the Badlands Big Sticks. As this one swung on, popped up left side, but it gets out of play, and the count goes to 1-2. So that was the last home run for the Pioneers, and it didn't leave the yard. Let's look for the last home run that left the yard, as it has been a while. It was Cade McGee against the Pier Trappers on the road in that one. As here comes a 1-2 home to Kellen Rutz. This one swung on and fouled back towards the screen. Keeps him alive, 1-2. Had a 2-run home run in that game, in that 14-6 win against the Trappers. That was back on July 8th. So the Pios have gone from July 8th to July 24th without hitting a home run outside of the stadium. 1-2 home now to Rutz. This one swung on, popped up once again, and once again out of play. So we'll see another 1-2 from Scully out of the stretch. The Pioneers runners get their lead, and Scully comes home. This one swung on, fouled away again. Rutz is doing a great job as Scully keeps pounding that outside part of the plate. Rutz is getting his bat out and making enough contact to stay in that batter's box. Was 0 for 3 in Game 1 against the Fremont Moo with a strikeout. Did not play Game 2, first game back since then, as he steps into the batter's box, and we'll see another 1-2 from Scully. The righty comes home. This one misses low and in. Nice take from Rutz, evens the count at 2 apiece. 2 on, nobody out for the Pioneers as they trail 5-0 here early on at Oregon Trail Park Stadium on a 4-game losing streak and trying to come back against this Sodbuster squad, who is 14-36 on the season. The York College man sends this one home. It's poked out into left field, and it's going to drop base hit. Walden's going to hold up at third base, so it will move everyone station to station, and a defensive swing from Kellen Rutz is poked out into left field for the base knock. That's great hitting from the second baseman, as he saw that outside pitch again and again, kept fouling it off, and eventually put one in play to drop on that left field line and loads the bases for the Pioneers. Second hit of the game for Western Nebraska, and bases juice, nobody out for John Ponder. So Ponder again, the last Pioneer to hit a home run, and it was the inside the Parker against the Badlands Big Sticks back on July 11th.
John Ponder.
First pitch home here misses, and he's ahead now 1-0. This Pios club certainly has a lot of power. That one misses, and the count goes to 2-0. As a lot of these guys at the Division I ranks, you can see it in JT Walden, who's the home run derby champ, and really you could nominate a lot of these guys and they could put on a show in that home run derby, but the home run totals just haven't been very high for the Pioneers this year as they find ways to get in runs in other forms. 3 straight balls now to Ponder as Scully's in a tough jam. Bases juiced, nobody out, now a 3-0 count as he has nowhere to put tonight's right fielder. Ponder 0 for 5, 4 strikeouts and a double play in the series against the Moo, but he'll draw an RBI walk here as that brings home the first run for the Pioneers in the last 21 innings. It's JT Walden crossing the plate, and now a 5-1 lead for the Sodbusters. It brings a visit to the mound now from the pitching coach, and he'll talk things over with Trayton Scully. Moving up to second base is Rutz, third base is English, and of course JT Walden coming home to score. As the Sodbusters still have yet to record the first out of the inning, it's John Simrod coming up to the plate, a late replacement for the Pioneers in this one after some lineup changes after BP. Simrod, a two-way player, utility guy that can play all over the field. He had an inning of work last night in that no-hitter. He did his job, throwing an inning, 3 up, 3 down with 2 strikeouts in the 6th before he was taken out. But did hit in game 1, 0 for 3, a strikeout, a pop-up, and then a line out to right on a nice diving play. This one now smoked out to second, chance at 2. High flip to second for 1, throw on to first in time, and it's a double play. The Pios bring home the second run of the game, but that one well struck from John Simrot right at the middle infield, and they roll their second double play of the game to get Trayton Scully out of a potential large inning. It's up to 9-hole hitter Antonio Nanez now as he'll try and continue things as his team trails 5-2.
Now batting from San Francisco State University.
This one swung on, hit up the middle. It'll get in and behind the glove of the shortstop. Second baseman fires to first, but it's not in time. Nanez beats it out, and it's an RBI single that doesn't find the outfield grass, and it brings home the third Pioneers run of the inning. It's now a 5-3 ball game. That is the first hit and first RBI for Antonio Nanez in a Pioneers jersey. Reached last night on a walk, but that's all he could do in his only outing. And we get to see what he can do on the bases here. Smelko bats here. He lays one down to the left side. Going to be a tough play. Barehanded and fired to first, not in time. And Eric Smelko gets a hit the easy way. Beautiful bunt down the left side, and no chance for the third baseman, Jack Lombardi, to make the play as he beats it out, and it's runners on first and second, 2 away here. The Pios keep rolling. Smelko adds his first hit of the night. And the Pios now have as many hits this inning as they've had the last 2 games. As Cade McGee will try and extend it. Runners on first and second. The runner on first, the tying run in a 5-3 ball game. Heavy hack from McGee here. He tips it, and it's foul. Strike 1. So an RBI walk to Ponder, RBI double play from Simrot, and now the RBI single from Nanez, followed by another single from Smelko. Leaves us with runners on first and second, and it's a 1-1 count to Cade McGee. Here comes the 1-1. Whoa, this one runs in, and it hits him or is fouled. Home plate umpire throws the hands up, and it looks like it might have gotten the bat, so the count moves to 1-2. 3 runs have crossed this inning, and it's now a 5-3 ball game as the Pios are back into it. Antonio Nanez stands at second, and Smelko at first. 1-2 count now to Cade McGee, as he'll see another from the righty, Trayton Scully. York College Panther will deliver home. This one, nice pitch on the outer half, but misses the zone, and the count will even up 2-2. Deuce is wild. Runners on first and second. 2 on, 2-2 count, 2 away here in the bottom of inning number 2. McGee digs in. Here comes the pitch from Scully. This one swung on, fouled away again. Just a piece from McGee, but it keeps him alive, and he'll get to see another as the count remains 2-2. Inning started with a walk to Walden and a Jake English single and a Kellen Rutz bloop single to left. To load the bases, nobody out. RBI walk followed by an RBI double play, and then the RBI single. 2-2 home. This one just misses low. It's ball 3, and the count runs full now, 3-2. Everybody gets a head start for the Pioneers here with the full count. 2 away in this bottom of the second. Cade McGee trying to find his way on base and extend the inning. Trayton Scully will try again out of the stretch. Comes home. This one misses low. It's ball 4. And a nice at bat from Cade McGee. Was behind 1-2, but ends up drawing the walk to keep the inning going. Bases loaded for Alex Zerfus now as the 9th hitter of the inning comes up to the plate. Pioneers.
Next to the lineup from Gonzaga University, Alex Zerfus.
4 runners left on base in game 1 against the Moo. And 5 left on base last night, as this one's fouled away for strike 1, but that's really because they couldn't get anybody on base. Last night, I believe it was 5 base runners. 5 base runners total on 2 errors, a hit by pitch, and a walk. 0-1. Swung on and missed. The count goes to 0-2. 2 hit by pitches and a walk. Yes, Alex Zerfus grounded into the double play his last at bat, looking to turn things around. 0 for 6 in his last 6 at bats with 4 strikeouts. And now that double play, this one misses, and the count goes to 1-2. But a chance to tie this game, as the tying run is Eric Smelko in scoring position. It is now a 1-2 count to Alex Zerfus, as Scully will go out of the windup and come home again. 1-2 pitch from the righty. Swung on and tipped back off the bat of Zerfus. The Gonzaga Bulldog has had a good season for the Pioneers, regardless of the tough last couple of games. 345 average in 27 games played. 4 doubles, a home run, and 12 RBIs, as well as 23 runs across the plate for Zerfus, as he sees another 1-2. This one swung on, poked out into right field. Right fielder trying to work his way underneath it, and he will, as he pulls in the fly ball for out number 3. The Pios leave the bases loaded, but they add 3 runs here in the bottom of the second in the 21 straight scoreless innings and 12.2 straight hitless innings, as it is now a new ball game here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. 5-3 as we head to the third on the West Coast scoreboard. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNED.
Hydrotex Lubrication is an industry leader in high-performance motor oils, greases, and fuel improvers. Hydrotex's main priorities are to provide the best products and the most efficient and reliable service to fit the customer's application needs. For more information on how Hydrotex can help you, call Phil and Nick at 308-635-8162. Stop into our new showroom at 2860 Holiday Park Drive in Gearing and see the products and services they offer, as well as purchase any products that you need.
Whether you're beginning to look for your first home or your fourth, getting pre-qualified for a mortgage loan could make your home search more efficient and effective. Getting pre-qualified could give you the peace of mind that comes with preparation and knowing where you stand. Better yet, pre-qualification is free and comes with no obligation. Call Jennifer at Castle & Cook Mortgage at 308-220-0503 to get started today.
Castle & Cook Mortgage, LLC, NMLS ID 1251. Jennifer Brianne Urdialis, loan originator, NMLS ID 105 and 626. This is not a commitment to make a loan. Not all who apply will qualify. Equal housing lender.
Be the envy of the neighborhood with the new Green Mountain Grill from High Plains Spas and Recreation. In addition to Green Mountain Grills, High Plains Spas and Recreation also has the pellets, cooking spices, rib racks, smoking shelves, covers, and other accessories, as well as replacement parts. If they don't have what you need, they could get it. Yep, get a Green Mountain Grill and be that neighbor that's always admired for the wonderful, yummy barbecue smells. High Plains Spas and Recreation, open 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, 1725 East Overland in Scottsbluff.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Tonight's K-Man, James Shimashita.
It'll be 4-5-6 up at the plate now for the Hastings Sodbusters as they lead 5-3 here after 2 innings. Top of the third about to come your way as James Shimashita steps up to the plate. First pitch home, misses up and in for ball one. Shimashita from San Jose State and a San Diego, California native. Attended to James Madison High School. Watches this one miss up and in, and the count now goes to 2-0. A junior there. And got to play 14 games, had 14 starts in the field at San Jose State, playing in the Midwestern Conference. As that one finds the zone, the count goes to 2-1. Had a 200 average and also got some outings on the mound. 1.2 innings of work, allowing an earned run. This one now skied out to the left side, opposite field. J.T. Walden underneath it, and he pulls it in for out number 1. So 4 straight retired on the mound for Randy Garza as he looks to keep that going. He'll face Matt Hallbach, who had the RBI single in his last at-bat, also came around to score the 3rd run of the game on that 3-run home run from the man in the on-deck circle, Logan Johnstone. First pitch home now. Swung on and shot out into center field. Smelko going back will catch it on a line for out number 2. That one smoked, but right at the center fielder and in the range of Eric Smelko as he records the second out. Two up, two down here in this third, and another 2 quick outs for Randy Garza as he looks for the third. First pitch home now. This one misses upstairs, ball 1 to Logan Johnstone, the Zag commit and left fielder who had the 3-run home run in his last at-bat in that first inning. An opposite field bomb which sailed over the left field fence. This one home catches the outside corner, and the count will even up 1-1. That 3-run home run, the difference here to this point as the Sodbusters lead by 2. As Garza will bring home a 1-1 pitch. That one misses well in, and scooting out of the way is Johnstone as the count will go to 2-1. For Johnstone this season, batting .283 in 17 games. That is his first home run of the year. And on his 4th, 5th, and 6th RBIs, as that one's fouled away for strike 2. Only had 2 extra base hits in his 60 at-bats. Took it opposite field there. So a 2-2 count. Garza comes home. The lefty delivers. This one misses low, and the count runs full now, 3-2. Again, a .283 average for Logan Johnstone out of high school. He went to Los Gatos. And Garza out of Alice, Texas, will come home with a 3-2. Swung on, chopped out towards first, tried to be fielded on the backhand, in and out of the glove of Simrot, but he'll take it to the first base bag, sprints over there in time for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down inning for Randy Garza as he starts to find a groove. 6 straight retired. We head to the bottom of the 3rd as the Pios trail by 2, 5-3 on the West Coast scoreboard. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
Drive happy this summer with auto insurance from J.G. Elliott. Hi, I'm Lila Nash, and when you choose J.G. Elliott as your auto insurance provider, you'll get a variety of options and deductibles, including car rental coverage and customized equipment coverage, so you can get on the road without the worry. If a new boat, motorcycle, RV, or ATV is part of your summer plan, we can insure that too. Plus, you can bundle your vehicle and home insurance to save even more. J.G. Elliott has insurance coverage for all your summer adventures. J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, a Platte Valley company.
Kylie is a Runza burger lover.
Especially if it's smothered with sauteed onions and French onion dip and topped with Swiss cheese.
Ah, sounds like you just had the French onion burger at Runza.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Are you crying?
Yeah, it's the onions. Wait, are you crying?
Yeah, because I love the French onion burger. Come get yours today. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
Our mission at Elite Physical Therapy and Wellness is to provide both preventative and rehabilitative services. At Elite Physical Therapy in Scottsbluff and Gearing, patients count on the experience and compassion of our team in treating work and sports injuries, help you recover from surgery, or just help you get back doing what you love most. Flexible scheduling to meet your needs, and we are right here in Scottsbluff and Gearing to serve you. Katie and Shelley are across from Walgreens on West 27th Street and next to Fresh Foods in Gearing. Elite Physical Therapy and Wellness, delivering the treatment you need and the care you deserve.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back for the bottom of the 3rd inning as this one shot foul. First pitch to JT Walden is strike 1. It'll be 4-5-6 to lead off the inning once again after the Pios bat saw 9 batters come to the plate in the bottom of the 2nd. It started with a walk to Walden, but then back-to-back hits from English and Rutz, as well as 2 more hits in the inning and another walk. Kept that inning going. That one misses, and the count goes now to 1-1. JT Walden this season currently leads the team in RBIs with 38. Shoots this one foul left side. The count goes to 1-2. He is tied for the team lead in triples with 3 of them. Also tied for the team lead in doubles with 11. That one home misses off the plate, and the count will even at 2-2. Pios only have 4 guys tied for the home run lead with 3 home runs. As this one shot down the first base line, it stays fair, and first baseman Trevor Matson pulls it in for out number 1. As Walden is retired for the first out of the bottom of the 3rd. So that brings up Jake English to the plate after singling and scoring in his last at bat. He'll hope to do the same here. Yes, he'll have the bases empty and 1 away.
Now at bat for your Pios from the University of Kansas, Jake English.
As English watches the first pitch miss, he starts ahead in the count, 1-0. But swings to this one and skies it deep out to left field. It looked like it had home run distance. It did, but it goes foul. That one smoked off the bat of Jake English. And the count will even 1-1. Scully comes home with another. This pitch will be swung on and missed. Nice off speed, which catches English out in front. As the count now goes to 1-2.
Who are you? I know it be trifle with. That is all you ever need now.
1-2 count. Scully looking to retire 3 in a row. Here comes the 1-2. That one misses inside, and the count will even up at 2 apiece. And that fastball in will bring the count full now, 3-2 for Scully on the mound tonight. He is up to 4 walks, also has allowed 4 hits. producing the 3 runs tonight, as this one is swung on and poked foul right side. A defensive swing from English keeps him alive. And we'll have another 3-2 to come. Scully out of the windup. Wines delivers home. Payoff pitch. This one skied up on the infield. Second baseman works his way under it. It's Cole Dawson, and will pull it in for the second out. 2 up, 2 down now for the man on the mound in this bottom of the third, and it brings up Kellen Rutz to try and keep the inning alive. Rutz had that single and run in the second. A great at bat from him, which ended up resulting in a barrel that was thrown out in front of the plate and poked high over the third baseman, dropping into left field for a hit. Watches the first pitch after a nice check swing, and the count goes to 1-0. Righty comes home to Rutz. This one swung on, fouled back to even the count at 1-1. If you missed it in the pregame, Antonio Garcia talking about the matchup with one of his close friends at University of Kansas, Chandler Young, head coach of the Hastings Sodbusters. As here comes a 1-1. This one a off speed, but misses outside off the plate, moves the count to 2-1. As Scully will try again. 2-1 misses, and it's now a 3-1 hitters count to Rutz here as he tries to find his way on base once again. Rutz has been sneakily climbing his way up the ladder in the walk category this season, up to 15 on the year. And a 3-1 count here as Scully comes home and misses once again. It's ball 4, make it 16 walks for Kellen Rutz. And the 2-out base on balls keeps the inning alive for John Ponder, who drew a walk in his last at bat. Defensively tonight for the Sodbusters, Logan Johnstone in left, Omar Jackson at center, Matt Hallbach in right. Lombardi at third, Sauls it short as this one's hit out to him, and a high hop, nice recovery. He takes it to the second base bag himself, and a stellar play by Sauls as he records out number 3. So I'll finish that lineup later on as we head to the fourth. Pios have a 2-out walk, but nothing comes of it, and it's a 5-3 ball game here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
8-year-old Lucas Ritz had a life jacket on and the close supervision of his mother when he was killed while swimming in their marina. The boat plugged into the shore power was leaking electricity, and Lucas swam into the energized water. His father urges everyone to learn from their tragedy and help keep water recreation safe.
Electrocuted in the water from a leaky boat while touching absolutely nothing. Please educate yourself about electric shock drowning.
See their story at safeelectricity.org. Brought to you by Chimney Rock and Roosevelt Public Power Districts, your Touchstone Energy partners.
At Wells Fargo Advisors, we build our firm around a deep respect for planning. Our commitment to helping you plan effectively, invest wisely, and map a realistic course to your future is nowhere more evident than our Envision planning process. Put the process to work for you. We'll be with you every step of the way. For more information, call Ryan Windhorst, Senior Vice President of Investments, today at 632-7561. That's 632-7561.
The Zone at Scottsbluff Screen Printing is your headquarters for banners, business cards, uniforms, t-shirts, jackets, and all your sports gear. All of us at Scottsbluff Screen Printing are very proud to be a part of this valley for over 20 years, and we stand behind all of our products. If you can dream it up, Scottsbluff Screen Printing can make it happen. When you need to customize anything for your team, business, or just yourself, Scottsbluff Screen Printing is the answer. For embroidery, screen printing, or anything else you can dream of, Scottsbluff Screen Printing at 1813 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back for the top of the fourth inning. 7-8-9 at the plate, starting with the third baseman, Jack Lombardi, following his ground out to third base in his only other at-bat tonight. That ended the first inning. Here's the first pitch of this fourth. That one swung on and missed. Nice pitch from Randy Garza on the outer half, moves the count to 0-1. As Lombardi for the Sodbusters this year. He has had 7 games under his belt to this point, a late addition to the roster. Watches this one cross, and the count now goes to 0-2. 24 at-bats, 5 hits for him. Still looking for his first extra base hit, and does have 1 run and 1 RBI. Down here, 0-2. Garza tries to come home again. This one inside just misses, and the count will shift to 1-2. Nice night here in Gering, Nebraska at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Calm weather and has cooled off a little bit, not so hot. As this one's high, chopped up the middle, going over is the shortstop, but he'll watch it sail into the outfield grass, a base hit. As the leadoff man, Jack Lombardi, has a single on a 1-2 pitch. He strokes it and leads the inning off on first base for the 8-hole hitter, Luke Sauls. They get 5 hits tonight for the Sodbusters. The Pioneers gave up 8 hits in the loss last night, 11 in the loss in Game 1 against the Fremont Moo. Currently sit at 15-4 in the second half and lead that Clark division. As this one shot foul right side, and the count goes 0-1. The Moo taking on the Spearfish Sasquatch tonight. It's not going well for them at home, though. They trail 6-1 in the top of the 7th inning. Yes, here comes an 0-1 from the lefty Garza. Looks over to first base, but comes home. This one bounces low and in, and the count evens at 1-1. Soares Valley up 3-1 on the Sioux Falls Sunfish, bottom of the 8th at Karis Park. That result stays the same. Sioux Falls would move into a tie with Spearfish for second place in the Clark division as the race starts to heat up down the stretch. Here comes a 1-1 from Garza. Runner goes. This one swung on, roped out into left field on a line. Left fielder underneath it, pulls it in. So the runner will have to retreat to first base, and he does. But it will go as out number 2, out number 1, another well-struck ball off the bat. The Sodbuster hitter. But again, right at an outfielder, JT Walden, not JT Walden out there. Left fielder tonight is Alex Zerfis. A mix-up, JT Walden's supposed to be in the field tonight, as that was the initial lineup we were giving earlier this afternoon. Everyone excited because we got the lineup so early, could do some prep well before game time. But of course, 20 minutes before we have to go live, the lineup changes. And so that's not the case. It's Zerfis out there in left field tonight, as Walden DHs. This one home bounces in the dirt, and the count goes to 2-0. As it's a 2-0 pitch to the shortstop. This one smoked up the middle, chance at 2. This one flipped to second for 1. Rutsch fires to first base, it's in time. Nick Carlson grounds into a 6-4-3 double play, and the Pios get out of the inning. Scoreless here in the top of the first. 5-3 ball game here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium as Garza returns to the dugout. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
At Monument Physical Therapy, their purpose is to find the root of your problem, not to chase your symptoms. Disc and nerve pain, sports and work injuries, musculoskeletal disorders, and dizziness or balance issues are all very common, but you don't need to live with them. Monument Physical Therapy uses the most current, evidence-based, and board-certified orthopedic standards of care. Don't let months go by before getting to the source of your pain. Call them today at 308-633-5361 or visit them on Facebook.
Dooley Oil has been providing great service since 1968. Located at 2475 10th Street in Gering, they are your distributor for premium Shell lubricants and also carry most all other major brands. Dooley Oil is the only master distributor of Howell's fuel additive in Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado. Dooley Oil is your extreme diesel fuel provider for the 3-state region. Remember, delivery is available, so for all of your ag and commercial lubricant and fuel needs, trust the folks at Dooley Oil. Thank you for your patronage. Dooley Oil, committed to you.
Hi, I'm Kathy Birch from Van Newkirk Real Estate. Van Newkirk Real Estate is more than a realtor. We're your helping hand of knowledge when it comes to the investment you'll make buying that perfect home. We help you discover what's right for you and your financial situation. Whether you need commercial, residential, farm property, no one will compare to the service we're about to give you. Call one of our agents today at 632-8700 for the best real estate help possible, and we're happy to show you that service is what we sell.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
So after the top of the fourth concluded on the 6-4-3 double play, it'll be 8-9-1 in the order for the Pioneers as they come up to the plate. John Simrot, first baseman, is 0 for 1 on the day. A double play that came with an RBI. Drove in the second run of the game for the Pioneers. Currently 3 double plays in this game already. And we are not even through 4 total innings. 5-3 ball game here. Scully still in the game. First pitch home. Catches the outside corner. And Simrot starts behind 0-1. Right-handed hitting utility player Simrot out of California. Swings and chops this one out towards short. Going to be a tough play as he busts it down the line. Fired to first, but Matson stays on the bag as that one sailed a little too high. Nice recovery by the first baseman to relieve Luke Sauls of the error, and it is out number 1. That one beat into the ground and then chopped high out towards short. So shortstop Luke Sauls had to just wait for that to fall into his glove. Finally did, and threw an absolute bullet to first base in Trevor Matson. But Matson on the stretch just got the ball into his glove, well over his head, fully outstretched to get Simrot at first. It's a 2-0 start to the at-bat for Antonio Nanez, who had the RBI single up the middle in his last at-bat, cut off by the second baseman Cole Dawson after shortstop Luke Sauls watched it go underneath his glove. 2-0 here, that one misses inside, and it's a 3-0 start to the at-bat for Nanez. Nanez out of San Francisco State, where he will be playing in the fall, or playing in the spring. Will be attending in the fall. The count now moves to 3-1 out of high school. We'll see a 3-1 here. Dips too low, and it's a base on balls. He'll trot down to first base. And Smelko will step up to the plate. Top of the order up for the Pioneers for the third time tonight. Runner on first, one away.
Back to the top of the order for your Pios. Now at bat from St. Mary's College.
Make that 6 walks tonight for Treat and Scully. Six walks and 4 hits. Pick off to first base, but Nanez back safely. Does not have a stolen base to this point in his 2 games played, as that one just misses off the outer edge, and the count goes to 1-0 on the switch hitter Smelko. Head coach Antonio Garcia giving some signs. A quick pickoff to first base, but scrambling back in is Nanez, which wasn't taking a big lead off of the first base bag. But a late reaction there. He'll take another lead, and this time it'll come home. The 1-0 popped up down the left field line. Left fielder ranging over. It's Logan Johnstone who will pull it in right on that line for out number 2. Two down now. That runner still at first for the Pioneers, and Cade McGee comes up to the plate. 2 walks tonight in his 2 plate appearances, and is now up to 39 walks on the season.
Next batter for your Pios from Gonzaga University, Cade McGee.
Those 39 walks are good enough for first place in the Expedition League right now. As Noah Denny out of the Camden County Spuds and Caden Cardoso currently sit at 38. Here comes the 1-0 from the righty. This one runs in and hits him. It won't be a walk, but it'll be a hit by pitch for Cade McGee. It extends the inning, puts runners on first and second, and brings Alex Zerfis back up to the plate. Zerfis is absolutely due. He's been hitting the ball hard, and most of his at-bats. Again, a 4-6-3 double play into the first, a fly out to right into the second, and up here with 2 outs, 2 on in the bottom of the fourth. Trayton Scully peeks over to second, and Nanez comes home, and the first pitch to Alex Zerfus catches the outside corner. It's strike one. Trayton Scully up to 88 pitches to this point in 3.2 innings of work, looking for the final out of this fourth. Here comes the 0-1 from the righty. This one swung on, popped up right side, but it will get out of play as first baseman Matson runs out of room. This one bounced in the playground area over there. As the count goes to 0-2 now on Zerfus. Infield at normal depth with the runners on first and second. Second base is Nanez. First, Cade McGee. 2 outs, 0-2 count now to Alex Zerfus as Scully stares in, awaits the sign, but time is called at the plate, so everyone will step out before it can come home. 6 walks, a hit by pitch, and 4 hits from Scully here tonight. As here comes the next, this one hit out into right center field. Long way to go for the right fielder as this one drops towards the right side, but pulled in by Matt Hallbach in the alley for out number 3. So 2 runners left on for the Pioneers on first and second. They still trail 5-3 as we head to the 5th here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
At Team Auto Center, we guarantee hassle-free shopping for every customer. With our full inventory online and easy browsing options, we make it easier than ever to find the right vehicle. Create a favorites list, get notified of price changes, even apply for financing, and calculate your payments. It has never been easier to get the right vehicle for the right price. Shop online today at teamautocenter.net. GMC, we are professional grade.
Wonderful warmer weather, sunshine, and blue skies bring new life, growth, and so much beauty along with it. Get out and make new memories this summer. Enjoy the great outdoor activities available to us right outside our back door, including walking, biking, hiking, running, fishing, camping, and more. Take time this summer to enjoy all the good life has to offer in the Panhandle of Nebraska. And remember to wear sunscreen. This message is brought to you by Prime Metal Products.
You can take the trailer out of Texas, but you can't take the Texas out of the trailer. PJ Trailers are built in Texas with the same attention to detail to hold up to the hardworking professional using them. Ryan's Welding and Trailer Sales in Scottsbluff is your authorized PJ Trailer dealer with a wide variety of sizes. ATV trailers, car haulers, equipment trailers, tilt deck, and gooseneck trailers. Ryan's is also a full-service welding shop. Stop by 1110 Avenue B in Scottsbluff or call 308-575-0710.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
They'll be top of the order, 1-2-3 up for the Hastings Sodbusters after the last time through was not kind to them. 9 batters came to the plate, but 8 retired. The only one that reached was a single from Jack Lombardi, and the 6-4-3 double play from catcher Nick Carlson wrapped up that third inning. Randy Garza remains on the mound. First pitch home to Jackson in there for strike 1. The first time through, it was the opposite story as 6 of the 9 that came to the plate reached. As here comes an 0-1 curveball, stays upstairs, and the count will go to 1-1. Pioneers have 2 short series coming up after this 2-game set. As it swung on and stroked out into left field. Deep, Zerfus back towards the wall at the track, watches it bounce and hit the wall. This one was thrown in, but it's a leadoff double for Omar Jackson as he gets us started here in this 5th inning with a nice opposite field extra base hit. That's the second opposite field extra base hit tonight, after the 3-run home run from Logan Johnstone. And Sodbusters 5-3 lead. Has a chance to expand here with the 2-3-4 up in the order and the runner in scoring position with nobody out. But the Pios 2 games here against the Sodbusters before traveling to Sioux Falls for the first time this season, the 26th and 27th. And then straight from Sioux Falls to Pios, South Dakota, as they'll take on the Trappers 3 times in 2 days, a make-up doubleheader on the 29th, with the first game starting at 5:05 and game 2 starting right after that one. 1-0 count now to Cole Dawson. Second baseman tonight is 0 for 2, has struck out and popped up in his 2 at-bats. As Garza out of the stretch will come home again, the 1-0. That's a fastball outside, misses, and it's a 2-0 count. Randy Garza up to 80 pitches to this point through 4 innings. Most innings that he has thrown this year for the Pioneers, I believe, is 5. As here comes the 2-0 home from the lefty. Swung on, fouled away, and the 2-0 turns to 2-1. It is 5, as he threw 5 innings against the Spearfish Sasquatch on June 26. He also threw 5 innings in the win against the Badlands Big Sticks at home here July 11th, but has not gone any more than that. So in 7 total games, 6 starts, only 26 innings of work. Yes, here comes a 2-1 from the kid out of Texas. Swung on, fouled back to the screen once again, and the 2-1 turns to 2-2. As Garza will try again. Randy Garza, the redshirt freshman at UTRGV. Started his collegiate career at the University of Houston. As the lefty will look for the first out of this top of the 5th. Garza looks over to second at Omar Jackson, and here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3. Gets the inside corner and sits down Cole Dawson. The first out of the inning is the second strikeout of Dawson and second strikeout on the day for Randy Garza. So that brings up Trevor Matson. Omar Jackson still remains out there at second base, 1 out, and the 3-hole hitter coming up. He has walked and flown out in 2 trips tonight. Here comes the first home from Garza. Jackson dancing around out there at second, but the pitch home is on the outside, black for strike 1. The 0-1 home, no pickoff move to second, no throw though, no one covering, and Jackson scrambles back. So Garza will return to the mound for an 0-1. Played high school ball in Alice, Texas. 4-year letter winner, as well as first team all-district. Runner goes here. This one smoked out into left field and deep. No chance for Zerfus. This one will land on the Legion field. Trevor Matson adds his 5th home run of the year, sending a blast out there to left to put his team on top now 7-3. Wow. Matson, the home run participant for the Hastings Sodbusters this year, and you can see why. That one was absolutely drilled over the left field wall. Second home run of the game for the Sodbusters to extend their lead now to 4.
Now at bat from San Jose State University, tonight's K-Man, James Shimashita.
5 of the 7 runs scored from the Sodbusters tonight through the home run, and this one's now hit out into center field. It'll drop in, base hit. 1 out here, and the 3rd hit of the inning puts a runner on first base for the 5-hole hitter, Matt Hallbach, who has an RBI single on his line already tonight. To this point, There is only one batter in this lineup that has not gotten a hit for the Sodbusters tonight. And it is Cole Dawson, 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts. 0-1. That one misses low, and the count goes to 1-1 now on the right fielder. The Pios have had 7 of the 9 in their lineup reach to this point. As here comes the 1-1. That one misses low, and the count goes now to 2-1. As that is Garza's 91st pitch. Here comes 92, the 2-1. Swung on, popped foul right side out of play, and the count moves to 2-2. Halbach this season now 16 for 54, a 296 average. But in those 16 hits, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs for him. Here's the 2-2 home from the lefty Garza. Runner takes off again. This one swung on and smoked out into center field. Eric Smelko on the run, back towards the track at the wall. Pulls it in, but it drops out of his glove at the wall. The throw in is over the cutoff man, and the runners will scoot up to second and third. Smelko had a nice beat on it, but at the wall saw it bounce out of his glove and onto the ground. It is a double to put runners on second and third. Still only 1 out here in the top of the 5th. And the Sodbusters are ready to strike once again. That is the 3rd extra base hit of the inning, 4th of the game for the Sodbusters, and it brings a visit to the mound from Trent Kiefer, talking to his infield and starting pitcher. And coming up to the plate will be Logan Johnstone, who had that 3-run home run in his first at bat, and has also grounded out tonight.
Now at bat for the Sodbusters from Gonzaga University, Logan Johnstone.
Infield in now for the Pioneers, 1 out, and the left-handed hitting Johnstone at the plate. First pitch home to him. That one crosses the plate, it's strike 1. Again, the Sodbusters are 1-5 against the Pioneers this year. The 1 win in Game 2 of the series at Duncan Field. Pios sweeping the Sodbusters at home this season and out to an 18-5 home record through their first 23 home games. That one finds the plate as well, and it moves the count now to 0-2 as Garza looks for out number 2 in this 5th inning. 4 runs for the Sodbusters in the top of the first, 1 in the second, and now 2 more in this 5th. Looking to add even more with the 2 in scoring position, the infield in. Garza comes home with an 0-2. Good fastball there, but it misses the outside corner. Garza wanted the strikeout, but it moves the count to 1-2. As Johnstone will have to see another. Zerfis, Smelko, and Ponder in the outfield tonight. As here comes a 1-2 home from the lefty. That one misses off the plate. Nice block from Jake English, moving from his crouched position and dropping down low to keep that in his glove and avoid any runners from scoring on a wild pitch. Only 1 wild pitch tonight. Or excuse me, 2 of them. 1 has scored a run. The other moved Trevor Matson up to second base. As here comes now a 2-2 from Garza. Another fastball misses off the outside edge, and the count runs full now, 3-2. Open base at first with Lombardi in the on-deck circle. Infield remains in. But the 0-2 has now moved to 3-2 on the left-handed hitting left fielder. Garza out of the stretch will come home and try again. 3-2, swung on, fouled back. And a nice at-bat being put together from Johnstone. Again, out of Los Gatos, California. Hits left, throws right. And we'll see a 3-2 pitch once again here from Garza. Swung on and missed. Good fastball, and Johnstone can't catch up. As that'll be out number 2. It leaves the runners at second and third, and it's up to Jack Lombardi to try and drive in Shimashita or Hallbach here. That is the third strikeout of the day for Randy Garza. Meanwhile, the Pios do not have a strikeout yet tonight. Trayton Scully still looking for his first.
Now at bat for the University of Nebraska, Omaha, Jack Lombardi.
Garza out of the stretch once again, brings the first pitch home to Lombardi. This one misses the plate. A hefty margin. The count goes to 1-0. Lombardi playing at the Division I University of Nebraska, Omaha. You got a bid this year for regionals. That one swung on and missed, and the count goes to 1-1. Saw 16 starts this year. A 12 hit in 56 at bat line, a 214 average. And so you'll see a 1-1 now from Garza. This one swung on and missed, and the count goes to 1-2. Did have 9 RBIs, as well as a home run and 5 doubles with Omaha this year. As Garza looks for the final out of this long top of the 5th. Here comes a 1-2. This one misses upstairs, and it evens the count now 2-2. This season with the Sodbusters, Lombardi, again, 7 games played, picking up his 6th hit of the year in his last AB. As here comes the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Fastball off the plate, gets the chase, and it's back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning for Randy Garza. The Sodbusters add 2 more after a bomb from Trevor Matson, and he puts his team out in front 7-3 here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium as we head to the Pios half of the 5th inning. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
Progressive Motorcycle presents Road Wisdom from the Motor. Half man, half motorcycle. You never really stop riding in your mind. Never. Unless you're thinking of something else. Like other thoughts. Progressive Motorcycle also presents Roadside Assistance. Progressive Motorcycle for those who were born to ride. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Are you over 50? Would you like to get up to 33% more income in retirement? Then call now for this free book, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers, from a leading financial firm on maximizing your income in retirement. That's right, free. This free book reveals little-known truths about annuities in simple-to-understand terms that will help you make the right choices before buying an annuity. And it's free. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report summarizing the rates and benefits from financially strong insurers.
Call 800-854-6610.
That's right, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and Annuity Rate Report, both absolutely free for calling today.
Call 800-854-6610. That's 800-854-6610.
Sponsored by Annuity General. Producers have the appropriate licenses for the products they offer. Increased income is possible using strategies suited to your goals and may require buying multiple annuities and holding them full term.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
New arm into the game for the Sodbusters as Trayton Scully's night is done. The right-hander ended with 4 innings of work, allowing 3 earned runs. As it has been officially ruled that double off the bat of Matt Hallbach was ruled an error. In and out of the glove of Smelko out there in center. as Jacob Shaw is into the game for Cloud County Community College. The Hastings, Nebraska native will pitch here to JT Walden as the 4, 5, 6 in the order lead it off. And the first pitch home misses for ball 1. Shaw this season, a 1-1 record, 5.58 ERA in 11 games. Only one start this season for the Sodbusters. As this one's a nice breaking ball, swung on and missed to even the count at 1. And 19.1 innings of work, 22 strikeouts to only 9 walks. Has pitched against the Pioneers this year, went 1.2 innings, allowing 1 hit, 1 walk, but no earned runs. And this one shot out towards Trevor Matson at first, and he pulls it in, takes it to the bag for out number 1. It'll be Jake English up at the plate once again. He's 1 for 2 today, a single and a pop-up. He also scored the second Pioneers run.
Now batting for your Pios from the University of Kansas, Jake English.
As here comes the next from Shaw. That one misses high, and the count now goes to 1-0 on English out of KU with the Jayhawks. A lot of movement in college sports right now among conferences, as that one misses inside low, and the count goes to 2-0. Oklahoma and Texas expected to join the SEC. Word could be coming as soon as the end of the week. This one now skied out into center field. Jackson a late jump on it, but eventually moves backwards and pulls it in shy of the track for out number 2. Line out for English brings up Kellen Rutz. But Oklahoma and Texas would leave the Big 12 and join the SEC. A lot of controversy there. I think the opinions on it are split about 50-50, but Kansas has been in talks with the Big 10, trying to leave the Big 12 as that conference is starting to fall apart without Oklahoma and Texas. And would move to the Big 10 as a basketball school. 4 players for the Pioneers out of Kansas as this one's hit to the right side. Diving is the second baseman Dawson, but it gets by him into right field, and it's the second hit of the night for Kellen Rutz. But that would all happen years down the line, so I don't know if it would affect these guys too much. Just interesting to think about the future of college sports. So that brings up John Ponder to the plate. He has walked in a run and also grounded out to the shortstop in 2 at-bats tonight.
University, John Ponder.
Nice curveball there from Shaw, swung on and missed, and the count goes to 0-1 now on Ponder as Rutz leads off of first base. A pickoff move, but he dives back in safely. 2 outs here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. It's a 7-3 ball game in favor of the Hastings Sodbusters after 2 home runs, a 3-run homer off the bat of left fielder John Stone, and a 2-run bomb from the team leader in home runs, Trevor Matson, who also was the All-Star Game MVP. 0-1 home, runner goes. This one fired down to second, short hops the bag, and sliding in safely is Kellen Rutz with his stolen base as the count moves to 0-2. First stolen base tonight for the Pioneers. Didn't have any last night in that no-hitter. Didn't have any in game 1 either. Only stolen base attempt was Cade McGee, who was caught stealing. Here comes an 0-2 to Ponder. That one misses off the plate, and the count goes to 1-2 now. Ponder, the recipient of 2 tough strikeouts last night, as that zone was very large, and 2 pitches that seemed well off the plate rung up John Ponder. As he's got a 1-2 pitch here from Shaw. The righty delivers. This one swung on and missed. Fastball. And Ponder can't catch up. He'll go down for out number 3. So the Pios leave another runner stranded. This time it's Rutz at second base. And we send us to the 6th inning as a new arm will enter into the game for the Pioneers. When we come back, you're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
Why bank at a local community bank? When you choose a local community bank, you keep money in our local economy. That money helps support local jobs, schools, and businesses. Money that helps fund a stronger and prosperous community for us all to enjoy and live in. At Platte Valley Bank, we are here to help build and support the community we love being a part of. We believe that together, we can make great things happen. Platte Valley Bank.
Who is Hydrotex? Hydrotex manufactures and distributes over 300 different high-performance lubricants, including fuel conditioners, hydraulic and transmission fluid, and more. We've been helping customers improve their operations for more than 80 years with products made in the USA. We sell directly to customers and can even deliver right to your door to offer excellent service and value. Our products are made to exceedingly extend drain and grease intervals to reduce maintenance and labor costs to improve the budget. Whether you're in a factory, farm fleet, or like to go fast, Hydrotex is here to help. Visit your local Hydrotex dealer in person or online today.
Member FDIC.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
So Randy Garza's day is done as the new arm into the game is Caden Edwards out of Duluth, Minnesota. He will pitch here out of relief for the first time this season. He has 8 starts to this point. This is his first relief appearance after pitching in the All-Star game a few days ago. Edwards finished with 1 inning of work.
Leading off the top of the 6th for the Sodbusters from
and 2 strikeouts.
Luke Solis.
Allowed a runner to reach in that one as this one's now skied out to center field right at Eric Smeltko, and he'll pull it in for out number 1. And the first pitch from Caden Edwards is the first out as the top of the 6th inning is underway. Edwards this season has been phenomenal, a 1-1 record. 3.07 ERA in those 8 starts, 38 innings of work, but leads the team in strikeouts with 48 of them. Last outing a win, his first of the year against the Soares Valley Saberdogs, going 6 innings of work, allowing 3 earned on 8 hits, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. In that 14-8 win, this one dribbled out towards third. Cade McGee cuts it off and fires to the first base bag in time for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down on 2 quick outs for Caden Edwards. As that brings up the top of the order, and the Sodbusters will bat for the 4th time through. And first time through against Caden Edwards. Randy Garza.
Back to the top of the order for the Sodbusters from Arkansas.
A tough first time through, allowed those 5 runs. Second time through, only saw 1 runner reach. And then struggled against the top of the order in the 5th. Allowing that 2-run home run and 4 hits in that inning. As this one's now skied left side, shallow left field, long way to run for Zerfus towards the line, and it will bounce out of his glove, but he recovers to pull it in foul territory for out number 3. A juggling act out there in left field from Alex Zerfus, but he does pull it in, and it's 3 up, 3 down for Caden Edwards as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Pios continue to trail 7-3. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
Hydrotex Lubrication is an industry leader in high-performance motor oils, greases, and fuel improvers. Hydrotex's main priorities are to provide the best products and the most efficient and reliable service to fit the customer's application needs. For more information on how Hydrotex can help you, call Phil and Nick at 308-635-8162. Stop into our new showroom at 2860 Holiday Park Drive in Gearing and see the products and services they offer, as well as purchase any products that you need.
At Monument Physical Therapy, their purpose is to find the root of your problem, not to chase your symptoms. Disc and nerve pain, sports and work injuries, musculoskeletal disorders, and dizziness or balance issues are all very common, but you don't need to live with them. Monument Physical Therapy uses the most current, evidence-based, and board-certified orthopedic standards of care. Don't let months go by before getting to the source of your pain. Call them today at 308-633-5361 or visit them on Facebook.
Good luck, Western Nebraska Pioneers, from the A. Elliott Law Office. A. Elliott Law is located at the Railway Office Plaza on the corner of Railway Street and Avenue B in Scottsbluff, Suite C110. Needing legal counsel for criminal law, juvenile law, real estate, estate planning, probate and domestic, and family law? Call Audrey Long today for an appointment. 633-5294. A. Elliott Law supports the Western Nebraska Pioneers.
Rainbow! KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
So John Simrot will lead it off here in this bottom of the 6th. Currently looking for his Christmas jersey, number 15.
Leading off for your Pioneers from the University
that will be the jerseys worn tomorrow night. You're going to want to watch that one. Pioneers out here for Christmas in July as this one's hit down the right side, but tailing foul. It'll drop for strike one. Be wearing some nice ugly sweater hats and the ugly sweater Pioneers jerseys. I think they'll look really good. Another custom jersey night. I believe that is the last of the year for the Pioneers. As here comes the 0-1 now to John Simrot from Jacob Shaw, who allowed a single in the last inning and a single right here. That one smoked off the bat of Simrot into left field, and he'll kick off this bottom of the 6th with a base knock. His first of the afternoon, and it'll be the 9-hole hitter Nanez up with a runner on first and nobody away.
Next at bat for your Pios from San Francisco State University, Antonio Nanez.
Nanez tonight, the RBI single is first at bat, walked in his next. And a chance to hit here against Shaw for the first time. Watches the first pitch fastball catch the inside corner, strike one. Smelko in the on-deck circle sits 1 for 3 and will bat from the left side once again against the right-handed throwing Jacob Shaw. Simrot gets his lead, and here comes the 0-1. Curveball misses upstairs here, and the count evens up. Shaw again out of Cloud County Community College. Where he got some good playing time there. He'll bring home the 1-1 as that one misses inside. The count now goes to 2-1. Again, the Hastings native will pick off to first base, and Simrot dives back in safely. True freshman season was the 2021 season. We'll go into his sophomore year. Watches this one miss, and the count now goes to 3-1 on Nanez. Hasn't seen any playing time yet at Cloud County, though. As the hitters count now for the soon-to-be freshman Antonio Nanez. He'll see the 3-1 and watch it miss ball 4. Second walk of the day for him, third in 2 games. And he'll be on first base, and 2 on, nobody out for the top of the order here for the Pios. As they try and climb back into this game, it's Eric Smelko at the plate to hit here against Shaw.
Pios fans, we're back to the top of the order.
Smelko,
now from St. Mary's
1 for 7 against the Fremont Moo. Did have a double. And 1 for 3 here tonight, looking for his second hit of the game. Leads the team in multi-hit games to this point. As here comes the first home from Shaw. Nice breaker. That one drops too low, though, and the count now 1-0. Sun setting here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium, Gehring, Nebraska. Nice cotton candy sky. Pink clouds, blue sky behind it as it starts to get a little dark out here. Smelko watches this one miss and now starts ahead in the count on Shaw, 2-0. For Shaw this year, again, only 9 walks entering tonight. That was his 10th on the season. And that will bring a visit to the mound to talk things over before the 2-0 pitch can come home. Smelko, Cade McGee, Alex Zerfus, and JT Walden all good pop and good hitters at the plate to come up here. McGee in the on-deck circle has reached 3 times tonight, but not gotten any further than first. 2 walks and a hit by pitch, but left stranded each time. So Nick Carlson returns to his catcher's position, and Smelko digs back in. Runners on first and second, nobody out as the Pios trail 7-3. 2-0 home misses upstairs, and it's 3 straight balls on the 1 hitter in the order. And Smelko will try and find his way on. Pios have left a good amount of runners on here tonight. All 3 runs coming in that bottom of the second as the 3-0 turns to 3-1. Fastball outer half gets the call. And it'll be a hitter's count now to Eric Smelko. As Shaw will have to try again out of the stretch. The righty looks to second base, comes home. 3-1, misses upstairs, ball 4. And the walk will load the bases here for the Pios and bring up Cade McGee to the plate with nobody out, as Cade McGee will be the tying run. That'll bring another visit to the mound, and we'll see if this is the end of the night for Jacob Shaw. As there is action in the bullpen, they head for the bullpen door, and a slow visit to the mound from the pitching coach of the Hastings Sodbusters. As the dugout empties to salute the man, Shaw will head off the mound and return to the dugout as a new arm enters into the game. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, the new pitcher will pitch to Cade McGee with the bases loaded, nobody out, and the Pios trailing by 4. Big moment in the game. You're not going to want to miss it. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
There's an old adage about going where the truckers go if you want something good. There's a lot of truth to that, and that's why you see a lot of truckers all the time at Western Travel Terminal in Scottsbluff. But WTT isn't just for the big rigs. They've got something for everyone, including the only pumps in town with Husker Fuel E15, also known as Unleaded 88. The -5 below beer cave holds the best selection of the coldest beer in town. And WTT is home to Slice and Spice Pizza, including a great breakfast pizza at Western Travel Terminal in Scottsbluff, corner of Avenue I and South Beltline Highway West. Food, fuel, and fun for everyone.
At Monument Physical Therapy, their purpose is to find the root of your problem, not to chase your symptoms. Disc and nerve pain, sports and work injuries, musculoskeletal disorders, and dizziness or balance issues are all very common, but you don't need to live with them. Monument Physical Therapy uses the most current, evidence-based, and board-certified orthopedic standards of care. Don't let months go by before getting to the source of your pain. Call them today at 308-633-5361 or visit them on Facebook.
Good luck, Western Nebraska Pioneers, from the A. Elliott Law Office. A. Elliott Law is located at the Railway Office Plaza on the corner of Railway Street and Avenue B in Scottsbluff, Suite C110. Needing legal counsel for criminal law, juvenile law, real estate, estate planning, probate and domestic, and family law? Call Audrey Long today for an appointment. 633-5294. A. Elliott Law supports the Western Nebraska Pioneers.
Rainbow! KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Big moment to come in this game as a new arm into the game for the Sodbusters. It looks like number 28 out there on the mound, which I don't think would be too accurate based on the lineups that they have. James Shimashita, the DH tonight, is the left-hander. But that looks like it's him. So the DH will move to the mound here. It is Shimashita, as he will come on to pitch in a huge moment this year. He has had 6 games out of relief, 12 total innings, and 14 strikeouts to 11 walks. No decisions to this point, but a 5.25 ERA. As well as 18 games at the plate and 65 at-bats this year as the two-way player out of San Jose State will pitch to Cade McGee. First pitch home. McGee heavy hack, but comes up empty at strike 1. Cade McGee, the only Pioneer this season with a grand slam against the Mining City Tommyknockers here at home. Yes, here comes the 0-1 now. That one just misses on the outer half. And the count will go to 1-1. Shaw on the hook for all 3 runners on bases. With the bases loaded for the Pioneers, tying run at the plate, Cade McGee, 1-1. That one misses upstairs, ball 2, and McGee back ahead in the count as it moves to 2-1. Cade McGee, third baseman tonight, 2 walks and a hit by pitch, and has reached in every plate appearance, but is officially 0 for 0 on the day, looking for his first hit in a big situation here. Shimashita comes home. That one misses inside and low, and the count now moves 3-1. Left fielder John Stone, a Gonzaga teammate playing fairly deep. Center fielder Omar Jackson and Matt Hallbach all awaiting the 3-1 pitch from Shimashita to the right-handed hitting Cade McGee. Here it comes, swung on and skied on the infield. Pitcher Shimashita called off by the third baseman and first baseman, both coming in on the ball, and oh boy, third baseman Jack Lombardi just sticks his glove out, isn't paying attention, and watches it fall into the leather. Look what I found. As that will be out number 1. Cade McGee heads back to the dugout, and a huge turn of events here as McGee can't drive in a run, and there's 1 out now for the bases loaded as Alex Zerfis comes up to the plate. McGee unloading at a 3-1 pitch, but getting underneath it and skying it up on the infield. It would have been an infield fly regardless with the bases loaded and 2 outs, and now this one's popped up on the infield right side. Trevor Matson towards the dugout, working back towards the line, pulls it in for out number 2, and nothing new here. The Pioneers cannot drive in a run with the bases loaded and nobody out. It's up to JT Walden to get the job done after back-to-back infield pop-ups. Nothing frustrates the head coach Antonio Garcia more, and you can see that on the field right now, hands on his knees. Given a gift with a single, a pair of walks to load the bases, nobody out, and now JT Walden is the last hope to get something out of this inning. Walden will step out. And return to the batter's box to see an 0-0 pitch from Shimashita. Huge relief appearance from him entering into the game and getting the 2 pop-ups, but now, before the pitch can come home, a conversation between the battery. Walden tonight walked and scored in the second, the first Pioneer run tonight, but has grounded out to first in each of his last 2 at-bats. Pioneers tonight are up to 6 hits in this one. Have the 3 runs on the 6 hits, the 1 error on Eric Smelko in center field, not being able to pull in that long fly ball off the wall. Had it in his glove, but watched it fall out. As here comes the first pitch to Walden, misses off the plate, it's ball 1. Seven to 3 ball game here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Tying run at the plate, bases loaded. As Shimashita brings this one home, it's a curveball hit out to the right side. Second baseman Dawson flips on to first, and it's out number 3. What a turn of events here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium just when the Pioneers thought they had some momentum. Bases loaded, nobody out, down by 4. 2 pop-ups and a ground out from the 2 through 4 in the order. Can't get it done. Unbelievable stuff. As we head now to the 7th inning, and the Pios continue to trail 7-3. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KDB. Stay with us.
There's an old adage about going where the truckers go if you want something good. There's a lot of truth to that, and that's why you see a lot of truckers all the time at Western Travel Terminal in Scottsbluff. But WTT isn't just for the big rigs. They've got something for everyone, including the only pumps in town with Husker Fuel E15, also known as Unleaded 88. The -5 below beer cave holds the best selection of the coldest beer in town. And WTT is home to Slice and Spice Pizza, including a great breakfast pizza at Western Travel Terminal in Scottsbluff, corner of Avenue I and South Beltline Highway West. Food, fuel, and fun for everyone.
When you decide to sell your car, there are so many more options than ever before. Do not overlook Team Auto Center as a top-rated buyer for your old vehicle. No need to trade it in on a new one. Team Auto Center will give you a fair market price for your vehicle with no expectation of you purchasing from us. Come experience the difference at Team Auto Center or visit us online at teamautocenter.net.
Fender bender, hailstorm, couldn't stop on the ice in time? After everyone is safe, Scottsbluff Body and Paint should be the first call you make. There isn't a better shop in the area. Our highly skilled team is experienced at performing all auto body repair and paint jobs. Stop by anytime and speak to one of our technicians, and we'll do a full inspection to show you just how little our repair services will cost you. Our work is not complete until your car is safe and you're on the road again. Call today, Scottsbluff Body and Paint, 225-6408.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
So Caden Edwards' day is done. He goes one inning of relief and goes 1-2-3 as the new arm into the game is Paul Pandoro, and he'll pitch this top of the 7th inning against the 2-3-4 in the order. Pandoro gets some high fives from his third baseman, Cade McGee. Conversation from Jake English, and we will shortly get underway here in this top half of the 7th. Pandoro, the local kid from Scottsbluff, Nebraska.
I'm the dude, so that's what you call me, you know, that or dudeness or...
Has thrown 7 innings out of relief this year and has been one of the better relievers for this Pioneer squad, a 2-0 record and 2.93 ERA, as well as 5 saves this year for the Pios. Here comes the first home. Dawson shows bunt, tries to lay it down, but comes up empty. The bat over the heart of the plate, and the count goes to 0-1. Dawson, again, the only Sodbuster that has yet to reach base, the only Sodbuster without a hit tonight. Is 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a pop-up as the next from Pandoro misses upstairs, and the count evens 1-1. Right-hander, soon-to-be pitcher at Pittsburgh State, brings this one home. It's smoked out into left center field. Left fielder running it down, but it drops behind him and will hop over the wall. A ground rule double for Cole Dawson opens up the outing for Paul Pandoro, and this top of the 7th starts with another extra base hit for the Sodbusters as they lead 7-3 and now have a runner in scoring position for the first baseman, Trevor Matson. Matson, the former Pioneer, playing with the Pioneers in the COVID season last year.
Trevor Matson.
As here comes the 0-0 now from Pandoro. He delivers home. Matson watches this one miss high and away, and the count will go to 1-0. Another home from Pandoro. This one swung on, fouled back, so the count will even up at 1-1.
The only prescription is more carbon.
As it'll be even now on the 3-hole hitter Matson. He's 1 for 2 today. That 2-run home run in his last at bat, and a chance to drive in another with Dawson out at second base. Here comes the 1-1 home. This one runs in, misses Matson, but the count now goes to 2-0. Matson, 37 games played for the Pios last year as the 2-1 misses upstairs, and it'll go 3-1. A .239 average with 2 home runs, 10 doubles, and 17 RBIs, but has bounced back with a stellar season this year with the Hastings Sodbusters, earning the All-Star bid and eventually All-Star Game MVP. That fastball catches the outside corner, so the 3-1 goes to 3-2, and it'll be a full count now on the 3-hole hitter and first baseman. Matson, 2 runs, 2 RBIs tonight, as Dawson leads off of second base here in this top of the 7th. Pandoro out of the stretch, looks to second, comes home. The payoff, check swing, cuts off the plate. The appeal, he did not go, and it will be a walk to put runners on first and second now with nobody out once again. And it looks like it should be James Shimashita up at the plate. It will be the pitcher batting in the cleanup role. And a chance to do some more damage for this Hastings squad as they lead 7-3 so far tonight. For more than 125 years, Wells Fargo Advisors has created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. Call Ryan Windhurst at 632-7561. Wells Fargo, together we'll go far. First pitch now to the cleanup man, Shimashita. He is swung on and missed, and he falls behind 0-1. 1 for 2 today. He walked in his first plate appearance, flew out and then singled in his most recent at-bat, but was left stranded at third base in that top of the 5th. The 0-1 now from Pandoro. Runner takes off for third. This one thrown down to third. The tag, not in time. A double steal from the Sodbusters. Breaks up the double play. A great jump from Cole Dawson. Moves him up 90 feet, and now 2 in scoring position. Will send the infield in for the Pioneers. Nobody out, and a 1-1 count to Shimashita. Pandoro will pitch out of the windup now with the runners at second and third. This one home, misses off the plate, and the 1-1 turns to 2-1 as the San Jose State man will be ahead. True freshman year in 2019, sophomore in 2020. As this one swung on and missed, and the count will even at 2-2. He had 17 starts at the plate. No, excuse me, that'll be strike 3. So the scoreboard had got it wrong. The throw down to third base on the stolen base attempt was a strike. Thought it had been called a ball, but it will be a strikeout. So a big out, number 1 for Paul Pandoro, as he sits down the cleanup man, and it brings up Matt Hallbach now with the 2 in scoring position. 1 out, pitch home. That one catches the outside corner, and the count goes to 0-1. Right-handed hitting right fielder. 2 for 3 tonight, an RBI single and the double in the 5th. As here comes the 0-1. Swung on and shot foul out of play, so moves the count now 0-2. Another recent high school graduate and another Los Gatos, California kid, Hallbach. Down in the count, 0-2. Pandoro comes home. This one dribbled towards third. Third baseman McGee watches the runners back and fires to first in time for out number 2. Great pitching from Pandoro with the runners on second and third, nobody out. A strikeout, now a ground out. Get 2 away, and it's up to Logan Johnstone to try and drive in the runs. He's got the 3-run home run in his first at-bat. Since then, he has grounded out to first and struck out, but will have his first at-bat against Paul Pandoro here. Right-hander continues to pitch out of the windup, and here comes the 0-0. Swung on and missed. Huge hack from Johnstone on the first pitch fastball, but he can't catch up with the speed upstairs. Comes up empty, and it moves the count to 0-1. Pandoro will pump his glove and try again here. Ahead in the count, 0-1. Fastball outside misses, and the count will even 1-1. John Stone, as high as a 90 exit velo and perfect game events throughout high school. So preseason All-American. Comes up empty on that one as the count moves to 1-2. As Pandoro looks to sit this guy down. 1-2, 2 away. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. 2 strikeouts and the ground out leave the runners at third and second, and Hastings come up empty here in this top of the 7th. It's time to stretch here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium as the Pios trail by 4. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
Katie, remember the day you made me the happiest man alive? I asked if you wanted to live to the fullest, to wake up every morning savoring potato olays, fluffy scrambled eggs, and breakfast burritos from Taco John's, and you said,
"Get your hands off my burrito."
Oh, Katie, I love when you whisper sweet nothings.
Wake up and go with bigger, bolder, better breakfast, only at Taco John's.
Drive-thru open at 6 a.m., dining room open at 8. Taco John's, with locations in Scottsbluff, Gearing, and Bridgeport.
Hi, I'm Austin Dillon, Fleet Manager at Fremont Ford in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I encourage all farmers, ranchers, and business owners to get in touch with me if you are looking for a new vehicle. We have specific programs through Ford that can save you a drastic amount of money on your new purchase. It would be my pleasure to discuss these savings with you. There's no better time to purchase a new work truck or personal vehicle than right now. Please get in touch with me by calling the dealership at 308-635-3701. I look forward to helping you on your new purchase.
Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge. What is Hydrozen? It's total body relaxation. It's total body recharge. It's floating weightless on water. Floating your aches, pains, stresses, and worries away. Hydrozen is a revolutionary new therapy using Epsom salt saturated water as a way to relax and rejuvenate your body. And it's now available in Scottsbluff. It is for most ages and has many benefits to the mind and body. Visit hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
For your Pios from the University of Kansas, Jake English.
Jake English will come up to the plate here as it'll be the 5, 6, 7 in the order. English, Rutz, and Ponder at the plate. Shimashita remains on the mound, but the first pitch home misses inside for ball 1 to English. To this point tonight, he singled his first at bat and scored a run, but has popped up and lined out since then. Pios looking for something to get going offensively. English watches this one catch the outer half, and the count now evens at 1-1. Randy Garza, 5 innings of work to open the game, allowed 7 earned runs as this one misses low. And the count will now go to 2-1. The check swing appeal, he did not go. So English back ahead in the count. This one misses, and it'll be a 3-1 count now to the leadoff man, Jake English. As the next home misses upstairs, ball 4, and it's another leadoff walk for the Pioneers. Runner on first base is English. And it brings up Kellen Rutz, 1 on, nobody out.
Now at bat for your Pios from Yakima Valley College, Kellen Rutz.
First pitch to Rutz is strike 1. He'll start behind now, 0-1 with a runner on first base, Jake English. Rutz tonight, the single and run, walk, and another single in the 5th. So a 2-for-2 line with a run and a stolen bag. Here comes the next from Shimashita. Nice pitch there that starts in the center of the plate, cuts to the outside corner low, and the count moves to 0-2. 2 strikes now as the lefty Shimashita will bring home another to Rutz. This one swung on and poked to the left side. It's going to be a tough play. Shortstop coming in, bare hands, fires to first, not in time. And it's an infield single on another defensive swing from Kellen Rutz. He's just having everything go his way today. Had the poke single out into shallow left field, and now that check swing, which the barrel was just left out over the plate, and it finds a part of the infield which no one can reach it. It'll be runners on first and second now after the 3-hit game for Rutz. And John Ponder comes up, nobody out, 2 on.
Now batting from Georgia State University, John Ponder.
Right-handed hitting Ponder will face Shimashita now. As again, the Pios trying to scratch across a run. First pitch to him in there, strike 1. Pioneers have not scored since that second inning in which they put up 3 runs. And they trail now by 4. As Ponder starts behind 0-1, the next cuts to the outside corner, misses the spot though, and the count will even up at 1 apiece. Right-hander digs back into the batter's box, and we'll get to see another. He has a walk and RBI, a ground out, and a strikeout tonight. Here comes the 1-1. Misses low and in, and Ponder finds himself ahead in the count. Now 2-1. Ponder 0 for 5 in the Fremont series. His last hit was in that extra inning loss to Soares Valley. 2 hits in that game. Watches this one miss upstairs, and the count goes to 3-1. A single and a double. Was 2 for 4 and scored a pair of runs. That was the first game of this 4-game losing streak. As Ponder now has a 3-1 count. Shimashita, this one catches the bottom of the zone. Ponder tosses his bat towards the dugout and will now have to go retrieve it. That one looked like it missed well low. The fans certainly upset with it. Ponder had some words, and the count will now run full. John Ponder will have to hit the reset button. 3-2 count, nobody out, and 2 on base, as Shimashita will have to come home again. The 3-2 to the plate from the lefty. Swung on, fouled off, and a nice piece of hitting there. A defensive swing keeps Ponder alive. On deck is John Simrot. Yes, Shimashita comes home with another payoff, 3-2. Here it comes. Swung on, fouled away once again. That one poked out of play. And a nice battle here between the lefty from San Jose State and the right fielder out of Georgia State. Opposite sides of the coast. As Ponder will try and win this battle. Runner on second base, Jake English. First base, Kellen Rutz after the infield single. Here comes the 3-2 from Shimashita. Swung on and missed. The fastball chased upstairs is a strikeout. It sits down Ponder as he returns to the dugout for out number 1. But again, very easily could be on first base right now if that pitch low is called a ball. The 3-1 looked like it was ball 4 below the knees of John Ponder, but called the strike. And it results in the out. So now runners remain at first and second with 1 away for Jonathan Simrot as he'll hit following the smoked single in his last at bat. Watches this one miss for ball 1. 1 for 3 on the day. Had the RBI double play his first at bat, then grounded out to short his next. But in the 6th inning, smoked a ball into left field for a base knock. Tips this one back for strike 1. He was left stranded at third as part of the bases loaded, nobody out situation. One misses inside. The count goes to 2-1. Simrot works himself ahead in the count once again, and Shimashita will have to work his way around it. This one swung on and tipped back into the mid of the backstop, Nick Carlson. And once again, Shimashita has fought his way back in the count. It's 2-2. One out here, bottom of the 7th. Pios trail by 4 and have 2 runners on base. Shimashita stares down John Simrot, and out of the stretch he comes set. The lefty comes home. The 2-2, no time called at the plate, and we'll have to wait before the next can be delivered. This one home, misses low, taken by Simrot as it's in the dirt, blocked, and we will have another 3-2 count. Back-to-back batters to hit in this situation. Full count, 3-2. Simrot digs in, and James Shimashita stares him down. The cleanup man tonight out of relief here. Brings home the full count pitch, swung on and missed. And back-to-back strikeouts with the 2 men on. 2 away now, and Antonio Nana is at the plate. That one, an inside pitch to Simrot. Looked like it would have been ball 4.
Antonio Nunez.
And once again, frustrating for the Pioneers as they get the 2 leadoff runners on once again, but back-to-back strikeouts leave them where they are, and unproductive at-bats in huge situations. Nanez trying to change that here. Watches the first pitch miss upstairs. 4-1. The shortstop has reached in every plate appearance tonight. An RBI single in his first at-bat, and then a pair of walks since then. Here comes the 1-0 now from the lefty. That's a curveball that slips out of the hand and stays high and away. It moves it now 2-0. As head coach Antonio Garcia continues to have his hands on his knees. And you can figure out why. After the tough situational at-bats for the Pioneers the last couple innings. 2-0, that one catches the zone outside, and it turns it to 2-1. As Nanez will see another. The lefty stares home, delivers 2-1. This one swung on, fouled away right side, and it turns it to 2-2. Deuces wild here for the Pioneers. Shortstop Antonio Nanez, a 2-2 count, 2 away and 2 on base here in the bottom of the 7th. As the Pios trail by 4, haven't scored since the 2nd. Here comes another home from the lefty. This is upstairs, ball 3, and for the 3rd straight batter, we'll have a full count. Nanez hoping for a different result after the last 2 have walked, or rather have struck out. This one home, just misses. It's ball 4. Runners were going. The catcher, Nick Carlson, asking where that one missed, as it looks like it was on the outside black. The Sodbuster dugout is giving it to the home plate umpire. And instead of getting out of the inning, the bases will now be loaded with 2 away and the top of the order at the plate. 3rd walk of the day for Nanez. And once again, the bases are loaded. 2nd straight inning for the Pioneers. Eric Smelko will bat from the right side for the first time tonight. 1 for 3 to this point. Some signs of life from those in attendance here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium, hoping the Pioneers can push through here. First pitch to Smelko, swung on and missed. And he starts behind 0-1. Heavy hack at that as he tried to tie this game up on that swing. 3rd base is Jake English, the leadoff walk. 2nd is Kellen Rutz after his infield single. A pair of strikeouts before Nanez's walk, and that's the bases loaded. That one misses as the count will even now at 1-1. As is another huge situation here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. One count from the lefty. This one swung on and missed, and the count now moves to 1-2. Shimashita one strike away from getting out of the inning once again, as Eric Smelko will hope to drive in at least one run here. 1-2. Here's the pitch from the lefty. Misses off the plate outside. And the count will even up at 2 apiece. Now count it up here in between innings, but the Pioneers have left tons of base runners on base tonight. And it is a 2-2 count with 2 away as Smelko tries to avoid leaving the bases loaded. Here's the pitch home, swung on, fouled back, and he gets enough to stay alive as we'll have another 2-2. Another massive situation here for the Pioneers. Smelko has a pair of home runs on the year, but has been the most reliable contact hitter in this Pioneers lineup, leads the team in average entering the series, as he has really all season. 2-2 count, 2 away, bases loaded for the Pioneers. Shimashita delivers, fouled right side. This one well struck though, but also well fouled. Another big battle here between Shimashita and Smelko, as he is up to 45 pitches on the mound trying to get out of his second inning of relief. 2-2 count, 2 away. He'll try again. The lefty comes home, swung on and missed. Smelko comes up empty, and the Pios will leave the bases loaded for the second straight inning. 6 left on base here in the last 2 innings for the Pioneers, and they continue to trail by 4 runs as we head to the 8th. 7-3 on the West Coast scoreboard. You're listening to Pios Baseball here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Stay with us.
Oh, that's the sound of someone at Papa Murphy's using fresh ingredients to make your pizza. And this is the sweet sound of your oven timer telling you that your home-baked Papa Murphy's pizza is done. Because at Papa Murphy's, we believe that Tuesday deserves something different, like your new way of telling your family pizza is ready. Okay. Every Tuesday, get any large pizza for just $10. Papa Murphy's. Change the way you pizza.
Marker Ag has been providing consistent quality with the best and guaranteed nutrition from Purina and Linder's Feeds. Our show feed brands have not only proven their quality through many local and national winners, but have also helped us to get to know you, the Valley's best and brightest. From those who are just starting to those who are looking to try something new, we have the experience and expertise to help you reach your goals for both commercial and show livestock. From the show ring to the sale ring, from the purple ribbons to the pastures, Marker Ag is run for you by people like you. We're located right next to El Chorrito, so stop in today so that we can get to know you better.
Life has a way of throwing unexpected events and new opportunities our way. When life goals change with time or if fluctuating markets throw your plan off course, Wells Fargo Advisors' investment planning process offers the flexibility to make the adjustments you need to help you live the life you want. When life happens, we can help. For more information, call Ryan Windhorst, Senior Vice President of Investments, today at 632-7561. That's 632-7561.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back. It is the top of the 8th inning here as Hastings comes to the plate. It'll be the 7-8-9 in the order, starting with Jack Lombardi out of the University of Nebraska, Omaha. He sits 1 for 3 today, a strikeout, a groundout, and the single in which he was left stranded in the 4th. Pandoro comes home, first pitch shot foul towards the Sodbuster dugout. A couple of guys sitting in front of the screen out there. He had to duck out of the way, but everybody's all right as the count goes to 0-1. Had the dizzy bat race in between innings and saw a fan nearly run into the Pioneers dugout down the steps, hit the railing. He looked okay. Just have to deal with a little embarrassment as this one swung on and missed, and the count goes now to 0-2. Pandoro gave up the leadoff double in the top of the 7th, followed by a walk. A double steal moved runners to second and third, nobody out, but a pair of strikeouts and a ground out wrapped up that top of the seventh scoreless. 0-2 home here. That one misses upstairs. Good fastball velo from Pandoro, as the count will now move to 1-2. Pandoro 2 strikeouts, Garza 4. 6 on the day for the Pios, as that one misses upstairs and evens the count at 2. Meanwhile, on the other side, there had only been one until Shimashita came into the game, and he struck out 3 batters, not in order, in the 7th. After the Pios left the bases loaded once again. 2-2 home. Curveball swung on and missed. And coming up empty is Lombardi. That'll be another strikeout for Pandoro, his 3rd, and 1 out here in the top of the 8th. So the Pios hitting line, only 7 hits tonight.
Next at bat from the University
Well, you say
of
only
California,
7 hits,
San
but
Diego, Luke
much
Solis.
needed for the Pioneers, as they have had 8 hits over their last 3 games before tonight. As that one misses low, it's ball 1. Got the bats going here tonight, at least for a little bit. 7 hits, as well as drawing tons of walks, up to 9 walks tonight, as that one misses upstairs. But have not gotten the hits in big situations, as it was a brutal bottom of the 6th. The Pios loaded the bases, nobody out, and 3 straight outs on 2 pop-ups and a ground out left them loaded. 2-0 home here. That one finds the zone, and the 2-0 turns to 2-1 now on the 8-hole hitter Luke Sauls. Luke Sauls, another recent high school graduate out of Chino Hills, California, the 3rd baseman, 2021 grad. We'll watch this one run up and in, and the count moves to 3-1 now. Committed to the University of California, San Diego, where he'll be a freshman, stands 6 foot 175 as a hitter's count here, as Pandoro brings a 3-1. Misses inside, and that will be ball 4. A 1-out walk allows the first runner of the inning for the Sodbusters, and it'll bring up the 9-hole hitter Nick Carlson here with 1 away. Carlson has singled, grounded into an inning-ending double play, as well as grounding out to 3rd in 3 at-bats tonight, so is 1 for 3.
Now batting from Northeast Community College, Nick Carlson.
Playing with the Hawks of Northeast Community College, a freshman from Kearney, Nebraska. As here comes the 0-0. That one finds the plate, and the count goes to 0-1. Played only 1 year of high school ball at Kearney Catholic High School, but also 4 years of American Legion. Learned recently that Wyoming doesn't have baseball as a high school sport, which was a shock to me, as the pickoff to first base is not in time. Or that's what I've been told. Baseball there played is American Legion. As here comes an 0-1 now from Pandoro. That one crosses the plate, nice off speed, moves the count to 0-2, and Carlson now behind. Omar Jackson stands in the on-deck circle looking for his 5th at-bat. Has doubled and scored tonight. Outside of that, has grounded out and flown out twice. 0-2 pitch now from Pandoro, runner at first base, as that is a called strike 3. Fastball blows away Nick Carlson. Make it the 4th strikeout of the day for Paul Pandoro, and 2 outs now for the top of the order. Jackson again 1 for 4 with that double and run.
Now batting top of the
We'll
order
bat from the left side here,
University, Omar Jackson.
as the lefty will face Paul Pandoro with 2 away and the runner on. Here comes the first pitch home as he comes out of the stretch. Fastball in the dirt, blocked behind the plate by English, and the count moves to 1-0. Omar Jackson again out of Arkansas Tech. Teammates with home run derby participator Pat Miner, who plays for the Badlands Big Sticks. He's out of Arkansas Tech. As that one finds the zone, the count will even at 1-1. Arkansas Tech playing in the Great American Conference in Division II. As Pandoro has a 1-1 count and will bring home another out of the stretch. The righty delivers. This one, nice breaker, swung on and missed. Jackson coming up empty on that. And he's behind now, 1-2. Pandoro has been nasty out there on the mound. And again, transferring to Pittsburgh State from Western Nebraska Community College this fall. 1-2 count. As Pandoro tries to find out number 3. This one swung on, dribbled out in front towards the mound. Pandoro bare hands, flips on to first. Nice stretch from Simrot. And it's in time for out number 3. Pandoro works around a 1-out walk and goes scoreless here in the top of the 8th. We head to the bottom half as the Pios try and get those bats going, trailing by 4 runs here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
Don't forget to join us for our
Regional West Rehab Center offers complete therapy for patients after injury or surgery, or for those with chronic conditions. We use a team approach, keeping in contact with physicians, nurses, caseworkers, and other therapists for a seamless level of care. Because we're a full-service rehab center, we provide coordinated care, which means our patients can receive multiple therapies during each visit. Call 308-630-1355 to schedule an appointment. Regional West Rehab Center.
Fun facts about owning your own hot tub, courtesy of High Plains Spas and Recreation. Relaxing in your spa before bed helps soothe your aches and pains, allowing for a deeper, more rewarding sleep. Hot Spring Spas offers features like entertainment systems with Bluetooth capability, waterfalls, LED lighting, volcano jets, and more. Yes, sleeping like a baby is just one great reason, but there's plenty more. Stay tuned or stop into High Plains Spas and Recreation, where they sell fun. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, 1725 East Oberlin, Scottsbluff.
The Zone at Scottsbluff Screen Printing is your headquarters for banners, business cards, uniforms, t-shirts, jackets, and all your sports gear. All of us at Scottsbluff Screen Printing are very proud to be a part of this valley for over 20 years, and we stand behind all of our product. If you can dream it up, Scottsbluff Screen Printing can make it happen. When you need to customize anything for your team, business, or just yourself, Scottsbluff Screen Printing is the answer. For embroidery, screen printing, or anything else you can dream of, Scottsbluff Screen Printing at 1813 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
James Shimashita remains on the mound as he will face the 2-3-4 in the order for the Pioneers. Again, the Pioneers have left the bases loaded in each of the last 2 innings. Bases loaded, nobody out in the 6th. Had 2 on, nobody out in the 7th. And then after a pair of strikeouts, saw the bases loaded with 2 outs, but a strikeout of Eric Smelko would leave them that way. As that one misses and Cade McGee starts ahead 1-0. So the Pios have left a runner on base in every inning tonight. As the 1-0 home misses high and away and the count goes to 2-0. 3 in the last inning, 3 in the 6th. The 7th and the 5th. 2 more in the 4th for 9. 10 in the 3rd. And then the bases loaded in the 2nd as well, as that one misses and the count goes to 3-0. So 13 left on base to this point. As it is a 3-0 count to Cade McGee, and this one finds the zone. The count goes to 3-1. Still a hitter's count. We'll see if McGee swings away at this. Swung at the 3-1 in the 6th inning with the bases loaded and popped up. Watches this one miss off the plate, though, and it's ball 4. So a leadoff walk. It's the 3rd straight inning. The leadoff man has reached for the Pioneers, trying to make something happen out of this one as he gets on to first base, and it brings up the 3-hole hitter, Alex Zerfus. Pioneers have enjoyed a total of 11 walks tonight. That is the 12th.
Now at bat from Gonzaga University, Alex Zerfus.
No, that is the 11th. So Zerfus will hit here. 11 walks, 7 hits, but only 3 runs tonight for the Pios. First pitch to Zerfus misses inside for ball 1. On top of that, there's also been a hit by pitch. So you get 12 free bases and cannot score more than 3 runs to this point, as the count is now 2-0. That will bring another visit to the mound. More action in the bullpen for the Sodbusters as the gate opens. We'll see if this is the end of the night for Shimashita. I think that would be strange in the middle of an at-bat, 2-0 count. And perhaps just some more time for that bullpen to warm up. Someone for the Sodbusters climbing over the bullpen gate. I don't know what happened there. Maybe a warm-up pitch sailed over the screen. That's my only guess.
When I first saw you, I thought you were handsome.
So that wraps up the mound visit, and Shimashita returns to the rubber here. Behind in the count, 2-0, Alex Zerfus at the plate. Looking to turn his day around and turn his last couple of series around. Is currently 0 for 9 in his last 9 at-bats, with 4 strikeouts and a double play. 2-0 count here. Here's the pitch home. That one runs in and hits him. Zerfus spins out of the way, is hit by a pitch, and he'll reach base. Once again, the Pios have the first 2 batters of the inning on base. With nobody out, it's JT Walden's turn, and we'll see what he can do here. Make that the 13th free pass for the Pioneers tonight, between the 2 hit by pitches and 11 walks. And 7 hits as well, so you've had 20 people reach base.
JT Walden.
And Shimashita remains on the mound. First pitch to Walden misses for ball 1, and he starts ahead. On deck is Jake English, who walked to lead off that last inning. Walden trying to bring him up with the bases loaded, or potentially drive in that run at second base. Here comes the 1-0 now. This one misses inside and low, and it's a 2-0 count. Shimashita's pitch count continuing to rise as he's up to 56 here, still looking for the first out of his 3rd inning of relief. Two-0 count. The lefty delivers. This one home, misses off the plate. 3-0. 3 straight balls to JT Walden here. And the lefty Shimashita in danger of loading the bases here with nobody out once again. Here comes the pitch from the lefty. That one right down the heart of the plate, and the 3-0 turns to 3-1.
So with due respect, sir, I believe this is going to be our finest hour.
As it's a hitter's count now for Walden, the home run derby champ. We'll see a pitch from the lefty Shimashita, no time called by the batter, and he'll step out. And another big spot in this game. Again, the last home run that exited the fence here for the Pioneers was July 8th. Wouldn't be a bad time for one, as the 3-1 home swung on, dribbled up the first base side. Matson fields and takes to first, but it will move the runners up to second and third now. 1 out for the Pios. So Jake English a chance to drive in a run here. 1 out and runners on second and third, as the Pios have gotten him over or gotten him on, gotten him over, but have not gotten him in to this point tonight. Do have 3 runs, all coming in that second inning. After that one started with the 4 straight batters reaching before a double play got 2 outs in that second. First pitch to English misses, it's ball 1. As Shimashita continues to throw here, that action in the bullpen starts to cease. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the last batter he'll face. As it's a 1-0 count here. English sees another and watches it miss low once again. It's now 2-0 to the backstop. And Olathe, Kansas native. He attended Olathe South High School. 2-sport athlete playing baseball and basketball. And we'll see a 2-0 pitch here from the lefty. That one misses well off the plate. It's now a 3-0 count. And Shimashita in danger of loading the bases once again. Kellen Rutz is on the on-deck circle, and he's 3 for 3, has reached in every plate appearance tonight. The 3-0 home misses low and in, ball 4, and the Pios have loaded the bases for the 3rd straight inning. Kellen Rutz comes up to the plate here, and that will draw a visit from the coach and will be the end of the night for Shimashita. Escapes the 6, has the bases loaded. He comes in and goes 1-2-3 to leave those runners on base and bail out Jacob Shaw. Then loaded the bases but struck out the side in the 7th. And then here in the 8th, and has got 1 out, but the bases are loaded once again. End of the night for him. He returns to the dugout and a new arm into the game. We're going to take a break here. When we come back, bases loaded. Kellen Rutz at the plate as the Pios trail by 4. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
At Monument Physical Therapy, their purpose is to find the root of your problem, not to chase your symptoms. Disc and nerve pain, sports and work injuries, musculoskeletal disorders, and dizziness or balance issues are all very common, but you don't need to live with them. Monument Physical Therapy uses the most current, evidence-based, and board-certified orthopedic standards of care. Don't let months go by before getting to the source of your pain. Call them today at 308-633-5361 or visit them on Facebook.
Fun fact about owning your own hot tub, courtesy of High Plains Spas and Recreation. Relaxing in your spa before bed helps soothe your aches and pains, allowing for a deeper, more rewarding sleep. Hot Spring Spas offers features like entertainment systems with Bluetooth capability, waterfalls, LED lighting, volcano jets, and more. Yes, sleeping like a baby is just one great reason, but there's plenty more. Stay tuned or stop into High Plains Spas and Recreation, where they sell fun. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, 1725 East Overland, Scottsbluff.
The Zone at Scottsbluff Screen Printing is your headquarters for banners, business cards, uniforms, t-shirts, jackets, and all your sports gear. All of us at Scottsbluff Screen Printing are very proud to be a part of this valley for over 20 years, and we stand behind all of our products. If you can dream it up, Scottsbluff Screen Printing can make it happen. When you need to customize anything for your team, business, or just yourself, Scottsbluff Screen Printing is the answer. For embroidery, screen printing, or anything else you can dream of, Scottsbluff Screen Printing at 1813 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Warm-ups continue as a long visit at the mound after that pull of James Shimashita, and it's Jake Bigham into the game to pitch for the Hastings Sodbusters out of McLeod, Oklahoma. The 6'0", 200-pound righty, a senior at Northeastern Oklahoma State. A 3-3 record for the Sodbusters, 5.68 ERA. 12 games out of relief, 19 innings of work, 13 strikeouts, 10 walks, and 15 hits. Last outing against the Casper Horseheads, July 17th, through 1 inning. Faced 4 batters, only walked 1 of them, struck out 2, and earned the save in that 3-0 victory. Prior to that, played Casper on July 13th, and got the loss in a 6-5 outing, going 1.2, allowing 2 earned, 5 hits, 1 walk, and no strikeouts in 11 batters faced. Corners in here for the Sodbusters. Middle infield at double play depth as they lead by 4. Kellen Rutz at the plate, bases loaded. First pitch home in there, strike 1. Rutz again, 3 hits tonight, but not many hard hit. He had a check swing, which found the barrel and just poked out into the infield, and he reached. Fouls this one away and falls behind 0-2. And then had the bloop single in his first at-bat, as well as a walk tonight and a stolen bag. So 3 for 3, a run, a stolen base, and a huge opportunity for the Pioneers here, but he's down in the count, 0-2. Bigham, the righty, comes set, out of the stretch, comes home, 0-2 pitch, curveball, stays upstairs, and Rutz watches it as the count moves to 1-2. Bases loaded for the Pioneers, trailing by 4. The 1-2 home. Swung on, fouled away to the left side, well struck from Rutz, and he stays alive once again. He has put together some fantastic at-bats, and even though those singles haven't necessarily been hard hit, he has earned them after working at-bats at the plate. Trying to do the same thing here, still down in the count, 1-2. Bigham will come home again. This one, a curveball, stays up, and the count will even 2-2. John Ponder in the on-deck circle. 0 for 3 today, a pair of strikeouts. As the corners stay in, it's a 2-2 count. As the righty from northeastern Oklahoma State will come home again. The pitch swung on and missed. Kellen Rutz goes down on strikes. And out number 2 as the Pios have the bases loaded once again, and it's up to John Ponder to drive in a run. This would be absolutely unbelievable stuff if the Pios load the bases with no outs, 1 out, and 2 outs, and can't get a run home in any of those situations.
Next at bat for your Pios from Georgia State University, John Ponder.
It's in the hands of John Ponder now, who comes in. He does have a walk tonight, in which he drove in a run in a bases loaded situation earlier. He swings at the first pitch here and comes up empty for strike 1. Simrot in the on-deck circle, as once again the Sodbusters try to escape a bases-loaded jam. 0-1 home from the righty. That one catches the outside corner and Ponder falls behind. 0-2. On third base is McGee, second Zerfus, first is Jake English. 0-2 count to John Ponder as the righty comes home. That one misses low and away, and the count will go to 1-2 as Ponder watches that one. Ponder with 3 home runs on the year, which is tied for the team lead. The inside the Parker was the last home run for the Pioneers. That was against the Badlands Big Sticks July 11th. This one swung on and missed, and he tips it back into the mitt for strike 3. For the 3rd straight inning, the Pioneers leave the bases loaded and trail by 4 as we head to the final frame. It's time for the 9th. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
At Monument Physical Therapy, their purpose is to find the root of your problem, not to chase your symptoms. Disc and nerve pain, sports and work injuries, musculoskeletal disorders, and dizziness or balance issues are all very common, but you don't need to live with them. Monument Physical Therapy uses the most current, evidence-based, and board-certified orthopedic standards of care. Don't let months go by before getting to the source of your pain. Call them today at 308-633-5361 or visit them on Facebook.
A thunderstorm or tornado doesn't have to last long to wreak havoc. Once the storm is past, it doesn't mean the danger has. There could be a variety of deadly hazards left by the storm, like a down power line. There's no way to tell if a power line is energized and potentially deadly. A down power line does not have to be arcing or smoking to kill you. Stay away from it. Keep others away and call 911. For more information on how to be safe during and after severe weather, go to safeelectricity.org. Brought to you by Chimney Rock and Roosevelt Public Power Districts.
Your Touchstone Energy partners.
WTT now has a Bank Shot game room dedicated to Bank Shot skill games. And better yet, they're open 24/7. Stop in, play, and you might be the next big winner. While you're there, fuel up the car, wash the car, get some pizza, ice cold drinks, or mini stacks to choose from. There's no need to drive all over town. It's all here at WTT on the Beltline Highway. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. WTT, your one-stop shop to make you a winner.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Top of the ninth inning up, as it'll be 2-3-4 for the Sodbusters. Paul Pandoro remains on the mound, and he has done his job. He's left 3 stranded up there through his 2 innings of work and has picked up 4 strikeouts as well, facing the 2-3-4 for the second time, as Dawson doubled on him. The first batter he faced, Matson walked against him, but since then he has been really good on the mound, he being Paul Pandoro. So the second baseman from Kansas City, Kansas Community College will wait for the first pitch home. Swings and shoots this one out to deep center field. Eric Smelko works his way underneath it and pulls it in on the fly. First pitch, first out of this top of the ninth. And it brings up Trevor Matson as Pandoro keeps things rolling. He has walked 2 and given up the 1 hit, but outside of that, the 4 strikeouts and nobody else reaching. Defensively tonight, the Pioneers have been good. The only error on the board could really be listed as a double. It was a deep fly into center field that was in and out of Smelko's glove at the wall. As here comes the first to Matson. This one home. Does not catch the zone. It's a breaker that drops low, and the count goes to 1-0. The 1-0 home from the righty Pandoro. That one will cross the plate, and the count will leave it up at 1-1 on Trevor Matson. He's listed at 1 for 2 today. Has a pair of walks and a pair of runs after his 2-run homer in the 5th. Sailed deep over that left field fence. Alex Zerfis gave up right off the bat as he knew it was gone. Nice curveball there from Pandoro. Finds the zone, and the count moves to 1-2. Matson behind in the count, digs back in, and we'll see another from Paul Pandoro. He pumps and delivers this one home. Fastball tipped back. Matson just getting a piece as that one bounces off the backstop and back towards the mound. Pandoro will likely ask for a new ball. The home plate umpire will review it. As it is a 1-2 count. Matson will try again. Pandoro out of the windup. Will deliver another. This one home. Fastball upstairs, misses. And the count will go to 2-2. No action in the Sodbuster bullpen, so you'll assume that Jake Bigham will head back out for the ninth. This one home, swung on and missed, but gets away. Matson will hustle down to first base, and it will allow him to reach. Goes 5-hole on Jake English, and the strikeout will advance him to first base. It's been that kind of night for the Pioneers, leaving tons of base runners on base. The base is loaded 4 times tonight. The Pioneers have left the bases loaded. $19 left on base tonight for the Pioneers. That has got to be a record. If not this season, You got to assume probably for the league. As that one just misses, and the count goes to 2-0 on the pinch hitter, Jake Bigham. Replaces Shimashita, and we'll see his first at bat before coming back out to pitch the bottom of the ninth. The 2-0 now, that one finds the zone, and the count will go to 2-1 as Pandoro looks for the final 2 outs of the inning after getting the strikeout in the ninth, but the wild pitch allowed Madsen to move up. Here comes a 2-1 now from the righty. Curveball, this one hit to the right side and into the hole into right field. Madsen round second, takes off for third. Throw in is cut off, no, tipped out of the glove of Nanez. And it's a single to put runners on the corners now, 1 away for the Sodbusters as they attempt to add to their lead. That brings up Matt Halbach, the right fielder, who is 2 for 4 tonight, an RBI single and run in the first, and then a double in the fifth, as well as a hard hit line out to center field and a ground out to third.
Now at bat from UC San Diego.
Pios trying to roll it up and head to the bottom of the ninth. The first pitch home from Pandoro misses high. It's ball 1. Pandoro getting into that second and third, nobody out jam in the 7th and getting out of it. Walked the 8-hole hitter with 1 out in the 8th and got out of it. And now has runners on the corners and 1 out and trying to escape that jam as well. Pick off to first base as Bigham returns easily. Not even taking a lead off the bag. Has about half a step lead. Here comes the pitch home. This one misses in, no, catches the inside corner, and the count will even at 1-1. I don't think I've ever seen a shorter lead off the bag than Jake Bigham at first base right now, as he's basically standing on the bag. Some Cal Ripken rules, as this one's fouled back and the count goes to 1-2. Not even Cal Ripken, it's just Little League rules. I don't think he's much of a stolen base threat with that lead, unless he's Usain Bolt, but you never know. 1-2 count. Pandoro will deliver another out of the stretch. Here it comes. Nice curveball there, but just a piece at the plate from Halbach. He stays alive, and the count stays 1-2. 9:35 Mountain Time here in Gering, Nebraska, as we have hit 3 hours of game time here in this top of the ninth. Pandoro nods, comes set, and comes home with a 1-2. Nice breaking ball and an ugly swing at the plate from Halbach as Pandoro fools him. A beautiful breaking ball keeps him way out in front. And that's another strikeout for out number 2, the 5th strikeout for Pandoro out of relief. And he's 1 out away from getting out of the inning as Logan Johnstone comes up to the plate. Johnstone started his night with a 3-run home run to opposite field. Since then grounded out to first and struck out in each of his last 2 at-bats. Pandoro will come home with the first pitch. Swung on, fouled back to the screen, and the count goes to 0-1. The lefty digs back in, and we'll see an 0-1 now from Pandoro. This one home, just misses. Fastball, I guess, low, and the count will go to 1-1. Again, Bigham on first base, as he will likely come out to pitch the bottom of the ninth. And Trevor Madsen and third. 1-1 home now from Pandoro. This one in the dirt outside, and the count goes to 2-1. The runner reaching in Madsen on the strikeout wild pitch. And then the single into the 3-4 hole right field off the bat of Jake Bigham. Leaves us where we are. 2-1, 2 away, as here comes another to the left-handed Johnstone. That one finds the plate, and the count will even up 2-2. 2-2 count. Pandoro comes set out of the stretch. Brings the pitch home. This one swung on, shot out towards second. Rutz fields and underhand flips to second in time for the final out. Pandoro goes scoreless once again, and the Pios head to the bottom of the ninth, trailing by 4. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Because there's only one you, Vuse Alto is the vape as unique as you are. With Vuse by You, you can make your unique mix with any of 4 colors, 3 flavors, 3 nicotine levels, and infinite wrap designs. So how will you do you? Make Vuse Alto a vape that is yours. In store now. Discover more at Vuse.com. Vuse. Charge beyond. Vapor products. Underage sale prohibited. Website and offers restricted to age 21 and over tobacco consumers.
Are you over 50? Would you like to get up to 33% more income in retirement? Then call now for this free book, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers, from a leading financial firm on maximizing your income in retirement. That's right, free. This free book reveals little-known truths about annuities in simple-to-understand terms that will help you make the right choices before buying an annuity. And it's free. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report summarizing the rates and benefits from financially strong insurers.
Call 800-854-6610.
That's right, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and Annuity Rate Report, both absolutely free for calling today.
Call 800-854-6610. That's 800-854-6610.
Sponsored by Annuity General. Producers have the appropriate licenses for the products they offer. Increased income is possible using strategies suited to your goals and may require buying multiple annuities and holding them full term. KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back, bottom of the ninth inning. Pios trail 7-3 on the West Coast scoreboard here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Monument Physical Therapy in Gering offers the Bumps and Bruises program, offering 1 free consultation and 1 free follow-up for all area athletes. Monument Physical Therapy in Gering. So here's the situation. The Pios have left 19 base runners on base tonight, including the bases loaded in each of the last 3 trips to the plate without scoring a run, and the bases loaded a total of 4 times tonight. So it has been a tough go of things for the Pioneers. It'll be 8-9-1 here as they'll try and get runners on base and score them this time. We'll see what happens. They trail by 4, out hit 10-7, but the amount of walks have been absurd. A total of 12 walks at the plate, as well as 2 hit by pitches, 14 free passes along with those 7 hits, and only 3 runs crossing. As the first pitch to Simrot misses for ball 1. He'll hit here after striking out with runners on second and third in his last AB. The 1-0 misses, no catches the outside corner, and moves the count to 1-1. He had the leadoff single in the 6th and was stranded at third base. It has an RBI double play tonight. 1-1 home here from Bigham, as that one swung on and missed, and the count now goes to 1-2. Bigham has seen 2 batters tonight, and he struck out both Kellen Rutz and John Ponder with the bases loaded. As here comes a 1-2 home once again. Swung on, fouled away from Simrot, and he stays alive at the plate. For Jonathan Simrot was one of the best hitters as well as one of the best pitchers in California in high school at Valley Christian High School in San Jose, as well as part of the 16U National Development Program. Watches this one miss off the plate, so the count will even at 2-2. 3-time preseason underclass All-American, as well as a preseason All-American, but lost a ton of weight as he's trying to build that muscle mass back up. 2-2 home. This one struck well foul right side. Nice contact, but out of play, and we'll have another 2-2 to come. It's Antonio Nanez in the on-deck circle, and he is 1 for 1 today, an RBI single and 3 walks. but has not crossed the plate. Left stranded at third, second twice, and at first in the seventh. 2-2 home now to Simrot. This one swung on and struck foul out to the right side. A line drive bullet. And once again, Simrot gets a piece. This time it's less foul than the last one. And good contact, trying to get that timing right against Jake Bigham, as we will see another 2-2. 2-2 count. Here comes another to Jonathan Simrot. Swung on. This one's poked out to second. Cole Dawson comes in on the run and fields it for out number one. And the leadoff man is retired for the first time in 3 innings. So 1 out, nobody on. Pios trail 7-3 on the West Coast scoreboard after a tough night tonight. And it's Antonio Nanez at the plate.
Antonio Nanez.
Here comes the first home. That one catches the outside corner, and he starts behind 0-1. Wore 5 last night after he didn't have a jersey yet, so head coach Antonio Garcia loaned him his. And will wear Dalton Frank's 2 for the rest of the season after Dalton Frank going home, recovering from an injury. As the 0-1 to the plate, this is a curveball that cuts to the inside corner but misses, and the count evens 1-1. Oh boy, when have you ever seen that? Eric Smelko not paying attention on a foul ball. I think that means the end of the world. Unbelievable stuff. He's all over those. As the count now 1-1, moves to 1-2 after a good fastball on Nanez. He whacks his helmet as he knew that was a good pitch to hit, and now hits behind in the count 1-2. Righty, we'll see another. Bigham comes home, swung on and missed, and Nanez whacks his bat to the ground, returns to the dugout as the second out. 3 strikeouts now for Bigham, and 2 away as the Pios are down to their final out here in the 9th inning against the Sodbusters in Game 1, in danger of falling to 32-17 and a 5-game losing streak.
Back to the top of the order for your Pios.
The 4-game losing streak they're on is the most they've been on all season. Yes, here comes the first to Smelko. He swings and fouls it into the mitt behind the plate for strike 1. That's from the left side once again. Tonight he is 1 for 4, has singled and walked. Also struck out, grounded out, and flown out tonight. Here comes an 0-1 to the switch hitter. He fouls this one back to the screen, and the count moves to 0-2 as the Pios are now down to their final strike. This would be the 6th Pioneer loss at home this year in 24 games played. Not a team that loses at home very often, in danger of falling to 500 as this one's now slapped out into left field and not on Eric Smelko's watch. He keeps the game alive with a base hit into left field, second hit of the night. And that moves things to Cade McGee now with 2 out and 1 on. 9-8, the loss will move it to 9-9, of course, in the second half in the Clark division, as the Pios would be at 500 in the standings for the first time since the second game of the season. The 0-0 home now to McGee. That one catches the outside corner, and he starts behind 0-1. We've seen crazier things happen. Again, Cade McGee with that 3-2 2-out solo home run against the Casper Horseheads, followed by a Dalton Frank 2-run walk-off homer in the bottom of the 9th here at Oregon Trail Park. McGee comes up empty here, and the count goes to 0-2. It is now the 2nd time the Pios are down to their final strike. McGee is 0 for 1 today, has been walked 3 times and hit by a pitch. Down in the count now, 0-2. He'll see another from Bigham. The pitch home from the righty. Swung on and missed, and Cade McGee will go down on strikes for out number 3. Pios drop game 1 of the 2-game set to the Hastings Sodbusters at home and leave 20 base runners on base. An unbelievably frustrating game. The Pios got no hit last night. This was probably a worse display tonight, and a tough outing here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium as they fall 7-3 to the 14-36 Sodbusters. Now at 15-36, they advance to 7-14 in the standings as the Pios fall to 9-9. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, the Runza post-game show, and we will recap this one and get you set up for tomorrow, as it will be Christmas in July night here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Pios will be wearing custom ugly sweater jerseys and hats. It'll be a really good look as they hope to put on a better performance than they put on tonight. Well, that wraps up the broadcast, and then we'll have the Runza post-game show after these quick messages. So stay with us. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB as they fall 7-3.
At Wells Fargo Advisors, we build our firm around a deep respect for planning. Our commitment to helping you plan effectively, invest wisely, and map a realistic course to your future is nowhere more evident than our Envision planning process. Put the process to work for you. We'll be with you every step of the way. For more information, call Ryan Windhorst, Senior Vice President of Investments, today at 632-7561. That's 632-7561.
At Team Auto Center, we guarantee hassle-free shopping for every customer. With our full inventory online and easy browsing options, we make it easier than ever to find the right vehicle. Create a favorites list, get notified of price changes, even apply for financing, and calculate your payments. It has never been easier to get the right vehicle for the right price. Shop online today at teamautocenter.net. GMC, we are professional grade.
Hydrotex Lubrication is an industry leader in high-performance motor oils, greases, and fuel improvers. Hydrotex's main priorities are to provide the best products and the most efficient and reliable service to fit the customer's application needs. For more information on how Hydrotex can help you, call Phil and Nick at 308-635-8162. Stop into our new showroom at 2860 Holiday Park Drive in Gearing and see the products and services they offer, as well as purchase any products that you need.
The Zone at Scottsbluff Screen Printing is your headquarters for banners, business cards, uniforms, t-shirts, jackets, and all your sports gear. All of us at Scottsbluff Screen Printing are very proud to be a part of this valley for over 20 years, and we stand behind all of our products. If you can dream it up, Scottsbluff Screen Printing can make it happen. When you need to customize anything for your team, business, or just yourself, Scottsbluff Screen Printing is the answer. For embroidery, screen printing, or anything else you can dream of, Scottsbluff Screen Printing at 1813 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
Katie, remember the day you made me the happiest man alive? I asked if you wanted to live to the fullest, to wake up every morning savoring potato olays, fluffy scrambled eggs, and breakfast burritos from Taco John's, and you said,
"Get your hands off my burrito."
Oh, Katie, I love when you whisper sweet nothings.
Wake up and go with bigger, bolder, better breakfast, only at Taco John's.
Drive-thru open at 6 a.m., dining room open at 8. Taco John's, with locations in Scottsbluff, Gearing, and Bridgeport.
Embrace summer with the Platte Valley Bank Home Equity line of credit. Relax on your new deck, get cooking in your recently renovated kitchen, or finally finish the basement. You can even consolidate debt and enjoy lower monthly payments just by using the equity in your home. With great rates and fast, friendly lenders, now is the time to embrace summer and tackle projects that will make the whole family happy. Learn more at www.pvbank.com.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's time now for the Runza postgame show, presented by Runza Restaurants. Runza makes a great stop before or after every game. Win or lose, Runza makes it all better. Now with the Runza postgame show, once again, Zach McKinstry.
We're back for the Runza postgame show. Runza doesn't like to think of themselves as just another restaurant in town. They like to think of themselves as part of the community. Runza with locations in Scottsbluff, Gearing, and Chadron. Pios fall in this one 7-3. Well, the Bats came back, and the Pios found a way on base. 7 hits tonight and 12 walks, 2 hit by pitches, but they could only produce 3 runs. 20 left on base, and the bases loaded left 4 times tonight. Now, I'll do some research over the break before tomorrow's game, but I'm pretty sure that's got to be a league record, as that is absurd stuff. And the Pioneers dropped their 5th straight in this one. and try to bounce back tomorrow night in the Christmas in July game, Game 2 against this Hastings Sodbusters team, as they'll try and split the series and win their first game since the All-Star break. So let's go ahead and look at some of the scores around the league, as a lot of games going on tonight. The Badlands Big Sticks up 5-2 in the bottom of the 7th at home against the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks. The Soares Valley Sabre Dogs took down the Sioux Falls Sunfish by a score of 5-1. The Fremont Moo came all the way back. I believe they were down 8-1 to the Spearfish Sasquatch. Ended up winning 13-9 at home at Muller Field and continue to run away with the Clark Division in the second half. Mining City Tommyknockers and the Pier Trappers in a barn burner, 11-10, bottom of the 7th in Butte, as the Canyon County Spuds took down the Casper Horseheads 4-0 at Wolf Field in 8 innings, a shortened game there. And that wraps up the scores around the league. So one more break here on the Runs of Postgame Show. When we come back, Taco John's Player of the Game, and then we'll get you set up for the broadcast tomorrow. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
8-year-old Lucas Ritz had a life jacket on and the close supervision of his mother when he was killed while swimming in their marina. The boat plugged into the shore power was leaking electricity, and Lucas swam into the energized water. His father urges everyone to learn from their tragedy and help keep water recreation safe.
Electrocuted in the water from a leaky boat while touching absolutely nothing. Please, please educate yourself about electric shock drowning.
See their story at safeelectricity.org. Brought to you by Chimney Rock and Roosevelt Public Power Districts, your Touchstone Energy partners.
I didn't think our internet really mattered for my business. We're a plumbing company. Who cares if you have to restart a router from time to time? But our security system relies on our Wi-Fi. And this morning, I realized it was a big deal. Allo's coming today. Should have had them come yesterday.
Don't let bad internet cause your business problems. Get Allo by visiting allofiber.com/business.
This time of year, fairs, festivals, fireworks, and food bring us together as a community. This is Doug Kaus, commercial lender and Nebraska market president at Western States Bank. As a bank, we've been part of this community for over 3 decades. Whether you've lived here your whole life or just arrived, we invite you to stop in and meet with one of our lenders. We're here to help you succeed and reach your dreams. As a community, we truly are better together.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 459287.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Back now on the Runs of Postgame Show, it's time for the Taco John's Player of the Game. The Player of the Game is brought to you by Taco John's of Scottsbluff and Gering. Make Taco John's a game day tradition by unwrapping the original before or after every game. The Pioneers fall 7-3, and Trevor Mattson, our Taco John's Player of the Game, finishes 1 for 3 tonight. 2 runs, 2 RBIs, and 2 walks after his 2-run home run, a bomb over the left field fence. That was a no-doubter for sure. It's his 5th home run of the year, as he gives his team the win, and Hastings advances to 7-14 in the Clark Division for this second half. So that wraps up the broadcast today. The Pios again fall 7-3 here after leaving 20 runners on base tonight. Back again tomorrow night for Christmas in July and trying to split the series with the Sodbusters. We'll be here. First pitch at 6:35. We'll be live at 6:20. For everyone involved in the broadcast tonight, I'm Zach McKinstry. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you tomorrow.